And we are back. Yeah, man. The Statement Podcast, Season 2. Yeah, so we're a bit rusty. Yeah, but we'll get back into the gear. We'll get back into motion. We're here, man. And you know what? It's cheers to life. First things first, you know. We're still here. Yep. So cheers to life. Longers. Long time I ain't bucked up, linked up. What's happening?
First things first, we have to pick up our sponsor, Headburster, for this show.
You
know me, I'm not a drinker, but you're going to see me drink a little something.
Yeah, man, pour one or two, man. Pour one or two.
Well, you might as well, you know.
Take the glasses off now. That was just for the beginning, the intro.
All right.
Glasses off now. I'm getting down to it now. Serious time now.
Let me taste this Headburster thing.
Yeah, big up Headburster, though.
You might have to...
I poured mine already still. I put 2 melon in there.
Do you want to help?
Mine's nice. Yeah, you want to come in and pour for us, please? Thank you.
Yeah.
We're recording this live. Come on.
Hello.
Yeah,
man,
thank you.
Tell us what's the ingredients.
Eye candy.
What's the ingredients?
I wouldn't mind
Come
some
like a ring girl, innit? Like a boxing ring girl, innit?
Exactly.
Did you open the pineapple?
Oh, is that the mascot one? Is that the big one? Is that the big emosi one?
To the pineapple.
Yeah, I don't know.
I never got no pineapple.
That's all right. You ain't longers.
So you don't drink a lot?
No, I'm not a drinker. Most people know that.
Can I have some, please, over here?
Yeah.
And the production team, please. How can you forget the production team, man?
That's what I'm saying. Thank you very much.
Lovely jubbly, lovely jubbly.
You're going to help yourself?
Nah, I'm good with this one, but when I need you, I'm gonna call you. So today, who we got, Longers?
Today we got flipping a legend in the game. Been in the game for years.
The goat.
Showski, Roski,
AKA
Mr. D.O.D.D.
Dodd in the building.
I do like the intro. I'm not gonna lie. The intro was bad.
And it's about
I'm gonna try.
And it's about time as well, you know,
Yeah,
because
so
I've followed you like
but
season 1, you know.
Yeah,
This
but
is-
true commitments and time but you know what? When you only be this time, I said, you know what? Let me drop everything.
And you know what? I have to say, you know what? Big up, because Sunday coming
Yeah, it's a busy
is
time.
a big one.
Yeah, it's a big one.
How many people were expecting at this party?
Well-
and I haven't even said the party name yet, but how many people were expecting?
We're looking at numbers.
Numbers, yeah?
We're looking at
We're going to
big
keep it like
numbers.
that.
We're looking at big numbers. Looking at big
We'll talk
numbers.
about that later, yeah?
Talk about that later. We'll get to that part later.
Yeah, so we've got Dodd in the building, Studio Express. But in fact, Dodd, you don't need no intro. Like, and this is mad because it's not even a podcast where we got to do it all professional.
But you know what it's for?
We're friends.
It's for the new
yeah,
generation.
I understand that, and we're going to get to it. But
Yeah.
me and him, friends.
Friends. Real friends. When you talk about friends, you talk about real friends.
And it's not even friends. It's former business partners.
Yeah.
It's a history.
But I want to go way before that, Dodd. I want you to because remember, we're that generation, you're that generation, and you're still here.
So, you know what? You know why I want to start? Because this is something that I've always want to know. Mm-hmm. From a generation where you come from the sound man industry, yeah? And them sound man, them always had some kind of bad man name, you know? Kicking at your mouth, gunshot, shooting at your door, you know?
And all that. Yeah,
exactly. Burn out your lip, whatever. You know what I mean? How you come up with the name Dodds when you come from them eras?
When I was growing up, I was naughty.
Okay.
So I don't hide my past.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was naughty. I was up to tricks and I wasn't the kind of nicest guy in the world. But you know what? That's them. And they used to call me Odd.
Okay.
But me and CKP I'm talking about CKP.
You're talking...
Yeah. From way back.
Yeah.
When we used to call him Cracker.
H&G CKP.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is when we called it Cracker. We used to DJ together. Like some young man just came to people's parties and 2 men holding the mic and that. And he called me Dodd. And from that day, from that day, it just stuck. So that's how the name came about.
What year was that?
Well, we're talking 19 flipping. What we're talking?
You listening, people?
We're talking 1998 them time.
98.
So
it could be 88. I'm talking about 88 them time.
Was there never a time when you said to yourself, you know what? My name's not hard enough, you know?
Nah.
No?
Because it suited what I was doing at the time. Without getting into too deep, it suited what I was doing at the time. You know what I mean? Because the hard name, you expect to see some hard character. But when you see a little and here dodgy dog, but when you see the other side of life, you think, wow, I didn't think he was in that. So that them kind of gaps there, maybe slipping some places that you never had to.
All right.
So before the playing out, like what was Dodd about? Like,
well, I tell you what,
we don't even have to go like.
No, we can
school
go
days.
in.
We can go.
One thing about these podcasts, and one thing I respect about the Statement Podcast is real. So it's pointless tiding it over and blah blah. You might just keep it real.
No,
my days of growing up, I had a job when I was 18. Got to the workplace, got my van, got my tools. I'm doing some outdoor work. It was all right. Nice little job. And then what happened is, I noticed like these new characters coming in because we used to do like maintenance work. So all of a sudden, these new characters are coming in and getting all indoor jobs. I'm getting all the outdoor jobs, drainage and all sorts. I said to myself, nah, man, something's wrong here, man. So one day I said to the supervisor,
Same money.
Yeah, but I said to the supervisor, hear what? This guy coming after me, you know, and he's got all that inside job. We used to be working like Chelsea and Kensington. Yeah. Some nice house in that. The man said to me, yeah, don't worry about it. But then what happened is the next geezer come and started before me. It's got to be indoor, I got to be out of work. So I come and work one day, a bit cheesed off. I said to him, look at my rotor. I said, you know what, friend, this ain't right. He come before me, after me, he come after me, and they all got inside work. What's going on? So little, like Indian little supervisor, he started to run up my mouth. I said, you know what? I'm not in the mood for you. And I took a hammer looking back of his head. So what happened? As that happened,
I knew that was happening. When you gave me that facial expression,
the owner came in at the same time. But me and the owner used to get on well, but he said, you know what? If I didn't see it for myself, I could have kind of taken, but I saw it for myself, man. I've got to get rid of you. So obviously now, no work, gone back to the hood. I'm thinking, you know what? I'm broke. I got to get money. So on the road I was, and then history says it's
so what's that, 18, 17?
17, 18, 19, 20.
And where you based as well? Because let the viewers know.
Northwest. I grew up in Stonebridge. Okay. So you can imagine the peer pressure was dread. Every man's on their thing. There's a couple of us who got work, and then after that, the work went out the window.
And that's where Stonebridge, when it's had its reputation.
It had its, you know what, every era's got their rep. But them tiny,
but the yardies, talking about Stonebridge.
But the yardies came in and it fluctuated. Rep. So we as youngers looking at the yardies, what? That man's making paper. We're saying we don't even like them. But you know what? We need to make money as well. So we joined forces, and then the whole thing just went mad in it. So you just started street life, innit? And then one thing led to another, and then your money starts going up. You start living a different lifestyle, but you're still in the hood. But you forget yourself, innit? You're young, you're stupid. You're making money, you're buying cars, clothes. Sorry, ladies, girls, all goes with 100%. It. But then it comes a time you think to yourself, right, what am I doing? I got all this paper. Well, I can't even spend the paper because you're hiding from other men. You're hiding from the police. So you can't really live the way you got all this money. You can't live how you want to live. You're going shopping. Our routine was mad. Like get up in the morning. Instead of
Who's your crew?
Boy, there's so much of us, boy. I can mention names tomorrow. But you know what? Without mentioning too much names, there's always like long-standing members. Like I could have to say like Jeff, Ali. But Ali was like different in it. Ali was like,
that's what I was thinking.
He's humble and working. But in a way, I'm glad I met them in that stage anyway, because I had two sets of friends in it. I had like some nice guys working, doing anything, and I had some rebels.
That's a real road, man.
Real road, man. So I was flitting between the two. So it's like an acting game. Like when you're with the man, you're all right, you're all right. So you're doing this switch, but I was good at it because I could talk. So when I'm with them, man, I could flip it and say, yo, what I'm going? Everything all right? Yeah, it might be. And then you're all right, hi, how's it going? And everything all right? Yeah. So it was working. And then we met with some white geezers over in Essex. And then that just changed the whole dynamics. Money was coming in left, right and centre. But you're still young and stupid, but you're still hiding from the police. So I was always business-minded. I always wanted to flip things. Right, if you give me a phone, how much is it worth? Yeah?
You make something out
Must
of it.
make something out of it. Because there's always someone gullible who wants that item, but they might not know where to get it or they're too lazy. And a lot of it's through laziness. You just want it, it's there, stick a 20 quid on it.
That's business, isn't it?
We do it now.
And that's what happens. A lot of good businessmen ain't really the best brains man in the world. It's that they can look at a product and say, you know what? They're going to want this.
Make value off of it.
Yeah. If I buy it for 5, I can sell it for 7. Wow. And then I'm looking for the bulk now. So instead of paying 5 now, you've introduced me to the man. I'm saying, nice one, loggers, but you ain't seen me again, loggers. I've gone round you. So I'm dealing with the man. The next time you see me, I've got this big carton of thing. You're saying, hey, that my link. No. I mean, the man sees direct now. I'm getting it for £3. You're selling it for £5. You know what I mean? So it was all the wheeling dealing content behind it. And that came from the road. But then the sound business, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. So when did the music part come in?
Believe it or not, I was a reggae DJ.
You was already DJing?
I was a reggae DJ. Like,
a reggae DJ, okay.
Riding the rhythm.
Okay.
So it was like, in the area, had like Volcano, Saxon, Java, Unity. We used to follow them sounds.
Yes.
Any more you can list off?
I was going to say, you kind of part of Java?
No, I was more part of Volcano, like as a youth, just following the sound. So everywhere they go, we used to call ourselves the Bandits Crew. So
the what?
The Bandits Crew.
Bandits, okay. So
anywhere they go, we're behind them, and the things getting them, we're trying to bottle. So through that, we started DJ. But believe it or not, General Levy, Robbo Ranks from BBC One Extra. Now he's got his own radio thing. He used to be in a sound called Tipperton. So like Volcano and Tipperton used to be kind of rival sound in the era. So he's all bantering with them. Then he started to DJ. Then I joined the sound called Supermass. Little era sound. You know, every as a man growing up, every man's got an era sound.
Yeah, of course.
You link on together with era sound, and that was my sound. So it's like the DJ. Then on the other side was like Chucky Star, Dolomite. There was always there's always a DJ.
Circle,
There's always a DJ around.
All the West London, North West London man that made it of something of themselves.
But what happened is Studio Express was around from them times.
Okay.
But obviously I knew Jeff, because Jeff I'm a good father to the kids.
Okay.
So his mic man went to jail. So he said to me, boy, Dodd, why don't you do me a favour? I said, what's that? I need an MC for the night. I said, yeah, man, that's good, but how much you pay me?
Yeah.
He said, I said, nah, Jeff, man, Saturday night, that's my working hours, man. You can't mash up my working hours. So what happened is, he said to me, all right, we're going to pay you, but here's what I want you to do. You have to wear a kind of shoes and a trousers. I said, me? I feel red.
That's when you know, man, it's ruined rebel when they're not. No.
My thing's tracksuit and trainers.
So when you talk about shoes, what kind of shoes are you talking?
He's talking hard sole shoes, like
track shoes.
Clack down the road.
I got 5 million trainers. I got one pair of shoes.
Yeah.
So I said, boy, Jeff, how's this gonna really work then? Because you want me to put a pants and the shoes. So I said, all right, I'm gonna do it. All right, cool. So go on West End now. There's a shop called Nickleby's.
Yeah.
So fly into Nickleby's now and trying these boots now. And yeah, man, the boot them cool, right? Come back to my house. Man said come out at 11:30. So I said, all right, cool. Dress up and everything. You see, by the time I walked from the house to the car, my foot's bunning me. So I'm saying, yo, Jeff, this thing ain't working. All in the car, because we're playing that place called King of the Right.
Okay.
Courtesy of a geezer called Big G.
Big G was
that?
Big G.
Yeah, he was a big promoter them time there.
Where's that, in West London?
No, that's in South.
South, okay.
But King of the Rye was like a big man club. I'm playing with sounds like Desi G, Barry White, Touch of Class. Now, when you're talking about that era, them MCs were the boss. So take a mic to Tony Nicks, take a mic to Barry White. Those two MCs were the So when you play with them man there, you feel like you made it. So I've come in the dance now, shoes budding me, can't concentrate, and they're just telling me, yeah, I went to DJ like this, but the man's coming to my sounds of the Touch of Class. I'm saying, Jeff, you want me to DJ like that? Boy, I don't even know where to start. So anyway, 2 more Studio Express. I'm listening to this guy. I'm saying, yeah, man, Barry White coming to my bossing some style. I'm thinking,
oh, hold on. You said 2 more from then Studio Express.
Yeah.
So Jeff's part of Studio Express.
Yeah, no, Jeff is the manager of Studio Express.
He's the manager.
He's his sound.
Right, okay.
I was about to get
okay, I missed that.
Yeah,
he's his sound. So
you're not even the founder?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I was the last member of Studio Express.
Okay.
Before we split, I was the last member of Studio Express.
All right, okay.
I'm going to get that story in a minute. So anyway, we're going to dance now and dance nice. All these proper women in the dance, dress up, man in some straight pants and shoes. I'm saying, yo, Jeff, every man nudging him, yo, what do you want me to do in here? This ain't my time. Anyway, my time to play now.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Excuse my language. Got on the mic now. Yo, big up this man, big up that man.
Yeah, cause who you know?
I don't know nothing else.
Come on.
I'm a reggae DJ.
Yeah.
Ali's playing soul.
Yeah.
I'm saying, what kind of thing? Oh, you want? Anyway. So, Jeff come on in. Yeah, you sound like tone it down.
Yeah, I've had that.
I'm saying like, what do you mean tone it? This time I'm in full flight. Yeah. Big up. Yeah. Look, the people in there going, where this hurricane come from? This madman, what's this? People complaining, going up to Desi and Barry White saying, get him off, he's mad. I'm saying, yo, who's mad? You're mad, look at your hairstyle. It's a complete disaster. Wow. So we got to play again.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'll tell you what I felt like. I felt like I was boxing. You know, when you go in your corner and your trainer saying, no, not like that. You have to do it like this. So all of them come down and say, nah, but them time I used to drink.
Yeah.
But I wasn't a good drinker. Whole man's up.
Okay.
You still ain't, bro.
I still ain't a drinker.
Still ain't.
I'm lightweight. Drink, anything's possible. So you got 2 sides of the coin. If I get drunk, it's loving, or me who's having it. And I get fixated as well. So there'll be just somebody in the room, I just...
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
Not like his energy.
When you see that face there, Hey.
I'm on him. Next thing, I'm gonna come and headbutt you. And it's all on.
Straight.
The man saying, boy, you got a bit of booze in you. And so anyway, it's my time to come again now. So when they say Studio Express, the crowd's like, but what happened is, Addy started to play some like, not really groove issue, but that's some introduction with it. And I did the old one of them, I'll hold it right with some reggae lyrics. People go, that's something too bad, yeah. And that's how I kind of broke into it, because I didn't know that style of what they're dealing with is new to me. So what I had to do now, I had to pattern off them, man. There. And to tell the truth, as an MC, I'll tell any upcoming MC, back in the day, you used to get a pirate, innit? But it's not really a pirate. It's, if you don't know what you're doing, you have to look at somebody who's doing it and learn off the example. So I'm looking at Barry White and Tom Nix. I'm saying, boy, yeah, man, I need a DJ like them. They got the crowd. My style ain't working. So anyway, that was that week. Next week, Jeff come again and said, boy, we're playing a house dance in Wembley. I need you again. I said, oh, good. I said, yeah, all right, come. Go on Wembley now.
Challenge accepted.
But this time, because I've got them two in my head and see how they do their thing, I'm trying to emulate them. So it's working, but it's not exactly fitting in, but it's working. Yeah. But for the younger lot, my age, because remember, them man's all
they're high
than us. So for artists, they say, what? But then I started to cuss women. Now, don't take this wrong way, ladies. It's not cuss you like, but I used to pick up and feel like, you could have come with better shoes than that still. Yeah. Like, so the jokes them start fitting. So I was kind of blending in all right. So I had lyrics, jokes, knew how to humour a crowd, and I realised I've got a skill that I can start a dance. So that's how it kind of started from there. And then we just started to do it every week, and then start going over South London. Went over South one time, get booed. But we wasn't there because the sound was big enough we could split in half. So we're playing in West London, they're playing over South. Our dance finished early because the police raided it. So we went over South to see what's going on. As we're coming to do, all I can hear is, get them off, boo! I'm thinking, huh? So we're playing, I think we're playing with Fifth Avenue Hyper. I'm saying, nah, this ain't happening. Gone in the room and, yeah, what's on your boo? You can't boo my, and start and get some joke. And then a couple of little South London, he's all right there, and start gravitating. And then your name start calling. And then promoters saying, what's this? Because I used to love when they called you Little Sound. You know that Little Sound Studio Express, that little MC there, you're all right, you know? Because I always take the word little as I'm going to grow in it. So they just started to just growing to where you are now. Studio Express as a sound, I was the last man in it. Because it had, believe it or not.
And what is Studio Express, for those who don't know? What is it? What is Studio Express? What is the brand about?
The brand is about entertainment and music, really. I'm just doing things totally different from the rest. That's all it is.
Big events, you put on dances.
Big events,
concerts, done any concerts?
Done a concert, done H-Town.
Hold on, before we get to them sides.
I was trying to push it forward.
You're digging.
How did you get the 625 on the end of it?
625 is an actual rear groove record.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
But I turn it into, what's it again? What did I turn it into? Six furlongs twice a night, 5 days a week. So real humour again. So I'm in the dark. This is Studio Express, 6 furlongs twice a night, 5 days a week.
Yeah.
So then, but we hardly use the 625 now. I feel we use it for the website.
Okay.
Because it's just too long. People just Studio Express is done.
Because I mean, I've always wondered that, like Studio Express 625. I was like, where did 625 come?
But that was the intrigue. Everybody saying like, what's this 625 about? But then
that's a good thing though.
But when you start playing soul, it kind of 625. Yeah, and then because Studio Express only at the time was only a soul side, like rear groove, soul. Like they used to bust music. Yeah. And then when I came along, now the whole dance hall thing starts coming and dub and them thing because I'm coming from SoundCloud.
And then you're bringing your crowd as well.
Yeah, 2 questions with that. How did it feel moving from the yardcore scene that where you was already at, coming to something that was sweet and just
what? It's the best thing in the world.
So slow. It's slow.
It was slow at first, but remember, in them time was click soul. You see, man, in gold.
All right, come on, talk it.
In them dance there, bit more suave, innit? Man, with a nice little shirt and a pants, and ladies look dainty with some nice. Remember when you go to the yard, the girls got on clicks with some Rasta man shoe and skinning them out the place and ball like go on. It's all the excitement going. When you go to them dances, everybody's like, because it was like a champagne barless night. So to me, that had me intrigued. So. Yeah, start buy 2 pants and some shoes that fit. Because at one stage, look, I'm in King of the Ride with the shoes them bend down like slippers. I can't walk in them no more.
They're out.
Yeah. Listen, what we're going on, I'm cussing. Yeah, I mean, shoes and one back. Can't believe it, but obviously to fit in now, you have to kind of run some, boy, you can't really dress like that. You know? Cause one time I went to dance with a tracksuit guy, they must have thought I come to rob the dance. Like, it's not like now, you know. Yeah. Tracksuits are fashionable. Them time tracksuit. When you have an Adidas tracksuit, you have teeth.
Yeah.
So you're coming to dance with this big Adidas tracksuit, people's in nice clothes, and you're standing there going, Then you're bringing your brethren them who don't know no different. So all you're hearing at the door is, you lot can't come in and you see 5 man dropping tracksuit. And everybody's, you might try and stop it at the door.
All coming around Dodds.
So right, that time now, remember, Jeff, Ali, they're in that.
Yeah.
I'm bringing all these
rebels.
They're saying to me, yo, brother, you have to talk to your man.
Yeah.
So anyway, long and short, I'm getting paid. Because as far as I'm concerned, Saturday nights is my earning night. Mm-hmm. So I'm saying to Jeff, if I'm not earning, I've got to earn somewhere else. Anyway, I think after a couple months, the man must have said, nah, this is foolishness. Because they're taking their money and put in this, because Studio Express had a sound system now.
Okay.
So every minute they're buying speaker box, but I'm not interested in none of that. All I want is, give me my money, let me go to my team. So one day they said, boy, we're going to a meeting. I said, yeah, man, go down to the meeting, but I didn't realise the meeting was about me. So I'm sitting there and I've got big man around me going, yeah, I think it's time now. You know? I said, what? You got to make a decision. I said, what's that? So either you join the sound or we can't pay you no more. But try get some of the lifestyle now, and we're going north, we're going east, we're meeting some nice little girls here and there. I'm thinking, boy, it's kind of right still, you know. But that time I done buy some clothes already. I'm saying, no, I can't waste them clothes. So I said, all right, let's see how it go for the first couple of months. And that's how I ended up doing the Studio Express.
Okay.
But then the twist to it, it split.
What, the sound split?
The sound split because what it is, we used to split sound in half. So we had 2 MCs. So
who's the other DJ? Because all I know is Ali.
It was Ali, Scott Tracy, Super Ted, Genie.
There's a couple man still.
And they had
so where are they now? You still in contact with them?
I'm still in contact, but you know what? As time goes on, everybody's...
Yeah.
To me, if you ain't got that love and passion for it...
Then you ain't going to stay in it.
You ain't going to stay in it.
No.
But we had that drive and passion because me and Ali used to be on the road by ourselves. And then me and Ali was on the radio. But obviously, it's like anything. You're young, you're egotistical. So I think...
And it's so funny because Dodd and Ali, they're two separate people.
But it works.
Yeah, it does work.
I think if it was like me, I think it would be a disaster for a long time. Yeah. So what happened is the sounds, I'm going with Ali, the other MC's going with the other selector, but we was on the radio. But what happened is the actual radio was on Irie FM. They kept that big dance and they put Dodd and Ali from Studio Express. So I think that kind of knocks people nose out. Like, think, what's going on here?
Yeah,
like, you know, and then we're not bringing nobody.
And we're talking what year now?
We're talking like, this is 1992 now.
92?
No, sorry, 94.
94, okay.
So I'm saying, boy, the man's kind of...
So you think that's the time when it kind of dropped off?
Yeah, because you know what?
Ali alone?
I can understand it looking on the other side of the coin because I come into the sound last, innit? And then suddenly you just got Dodd and Ali from Studio Express, and the rest of the man can't come.
Personal.
You're gonna kind of take some kind of insult to it, but at that time I'm hyped. You can't tell me about your man feelings. I don't business about that. What is it making money? But then we start to put on raves. So that's when Tyson Street came about.
And what about radio here? Let's just get the radio in.
I did radio with Ali for about 2 years on Irie FM.
Because obviously radio was a big thing.
Them time,
they won't know about it nowadays because it's all social media.
Yeah,
there weren't no social media.
It's just pirate radio.
It's radio.
And when you log on, you got listen. So when we did our show, we did 6 till 8 on a Sunday
evening. Yeah.
We had to all get a secretary. That's how much calls we get. So we were like, wait, we're taking this thing seriously.
And where was that showing in West?
That was in predominantly West London. Okay. Then we moved to Skyline Radio that was Northwest. We moved to Skyline Radio in West London. And I think that's what really kind of cemented.
So that means they had a bigger outreach?
Not even that. We broke away from the sound at the time.
Okay.
Now, the problem was...
No, I mean outreach is in the...
they had good fullers. It was anything, like, every radio had their time in it.
Yeah.
So Irie FM was the biggest thing one time, then Sky was the biggest thing.
Yeah,
but we happened to catch both waves. Jeff now, being the manager, when the sound, because they called a meeting again, but this time it's about the whole complete thing. So we played at a dance in South. We had the reggae selector was playing somewhere else, but he was meant to come over to meet us. He didn't turn up. So we're in a dance in the middle of South London, no reggae music, just soul.
Oh, so Ali ain't got no reggae at the time.
No, we ain't got no reggae. At the time.
Reggae.
In the
And we're
dance.
talking vinyl, you know.
We're talking vinyl. So this man now is playing an hour of soul. They're not used to that. We're young them times. Some dancer have to come in it, but I'm tricking them. I'm just telling them, yo, soul is the new lick. And people are buying into it. Don't worry, man. Reggae soul come, but you know what? You don't want to put on a reggae vibe right now. This is the in thing.
Jinal.
Soul is
to Dodd the Jedi.
yeah, soul is the in thing. And I tell you how bad
Jedi mind you.
yeah, I tell you how bad soul get. Ali, give me a rhythm, some introduction. Them I buy into it. It's like the remix them.
Yeah.
Anyway, me and Ali pissed.
Okay.
Pissed.
Okay.
Because I can't take embarrassment.
Yeah.
I tell any man, I can't
Yeah,
take
straight.
embarrassment.
Me too.
I can't take
Me too.
embarrassment. We're in South.
Me too. You're building your name. You're
we got away
maintaining
with
your
it.
name.
But people start scratching and said, second round, how come they're still playing soul?
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
still tricking them again,
Yeah.
saying, yo, this ain't soul now, this is real groove. And the people then falling for it, but in the back of my mind saying, this is a... So anyway, cut a long story short, I said to Ali, this ain't happened to me again now. So me and Ali put some money together. We went Jetstar. Because we knew Mr. Palmer.
Yep.
So I said, Mr. Palmer, here what?
And that's on your ends as well.
Yeah, right. Biggest record
Northwest,
distributor.
yeah.
It's going,
Can you name a couple more record shops around that time?
Dub Vendor.
But you know the funny thing about it is, Jetstar was the distribution.
Yeah, I remember.
On a Saturday now,
Yeah.
on a Saturday, me and Ali flying out to Dub Vendor.
Yeah.
Dub Vendor, okay.
So what happened is...
Hold on, which one? In
Grove,
Northwest.
Grove,
West.
yeah, West.
Okay.
Sometimes he's got Clapham Junction as well,
yeah.
or it's out. You stand there, you get it from 11 o'clock, you know, and the man's got the pre-release that's coming on the 7-inch. And sometimes you're buying all, the man's tricking you, you know. You need this cut, yeah, man.
Exactly.
This cut, your bag.
And you
Yeah.
never
You
play that cut. You never play that cut ever.
Yeah.
You never play that ever.
You know, the tree might be tree and the rhythm must be.
Yep.
The other
You want
seven
to-
are
yeah, seven are
But-
rubbish,
but
yeah.
trees got you bazooking and you're saying, yeah, man, give me everything.
Yep.
So what happened? I said, listen, Ali, we can't do this
That's
again.
good for radio.
Good for radio. So I said, Ali, we can't do this no more, you know. So we got Chester. I said to him, man, listen, Mr. Palmer, I got this amount of money. You know? You? 'Cause what happened? I had a brother, Mr. Palmer. I went in there one day, some madness anyway. So what is it? He said, you? I got to tell you, I'm going to do for you. Go and choose it you want and come and see me after. So me and Ali come out with a bag of records like this. We're on the road now.
Yeah.
We got reggae music.
Yeah.
We ain't got everything.
Yeah.
We got enough to
But you
move.
got what you need for that for the moment.
We move us around the place.
Yeah.
And that's how it started from there. So we said, you know what? I'm leaving the sound, bro. This ain't working for me. Something's going on. They're not, man ain't feeling disgruntled. So what happened is we had a meeting with them, and boy, it's kind of a little shit. They ain't it too well. But Jeff now is in a predicament because Jeff's the manager of the sound. So they say to Jeff, "Here, what are you gonna do?" Jeff, boy, I got no option. I'm going with them. So me and Ali said, "Here, what? Keep all the equipment, keep everything. I don't want nothing." Ali even said, "Keep the name. Let's just start afresh." But Jeff said, "Nope. My sound, keeping the name." And we just started from there.
So they took the equipment though.
They took everything. They took everything. Okay, me personally speaking, I'm not lifting no boxes. That's my attitude anyway.
yeah.
I'm like, what am I doing with these boxes
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
These monstrosities, when you look at them, they highlight the ceiling and
yeah.
they all
I
the
remember.
wallpaper scratch when you're taking them
I
out.
remember.
So, yeah, then it just started from there and then it just evolved. And then what happened is, sure, I've got an eye for making money. I said, you know what, Eddie, we need to put on a dance. Because we had a dance in a house dance, like a mansion house dance. It had 5 bedrooms and every room. You couldn't move in the house. So I said, you know what we need to do? We need to find a warehouse and we need to get the bar. Kicking. Tyson Street came up.
So hold on. So I'm looking this from a perspective of you must have been kind of like the grime DJs who came into the garage side of things for a little while.
Kinda.
So when you first came in, coming with the dancehall kind of style and all that kind of stuff, people are buying into it, but there's certain people that didn't want you around because of that kind of thing. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, big promoters around it, RJS, one of the biggest promoters in time.
Yeah.
Chris Sweeney, big up.
Big up RJS, man.
Suit with Derek, Stretch, the whole army. But cause we had that kind of young energy and some of it, out there, it wasn't suiting. But they had to put in some new energy in it. So when we got a call from, I want to book you. It took them a proper meeting for this to go on.
Yeah.
And like, you have to tone it down and da-da-da. But tone what that's when
Just
they're
coming
the
to
mighty.
yourself,
The mighty, and it worked. And then they realised, then you're bringing that element. Because remember, them time, it's all about numbers.
Energy as well.
It's a numbers game and energy. So if that sound can come in here and sell 50 tickets, you need to have them in your bill.
So was you the first of your kind around at that time?
Nah.
Was there anybody else like you?
Nah, because them time Fifth Avenue's there. Whatever we're doing over West, Fifth Avenue's doing over South. Because I'm hearing about this sound Fifth Avenue.
And is South getting more coverage, like around, like going to North, going to East more, or was you stuck kind of West, a bit of South?
I was doing more West and North London. You know?
Or North
and
as well,
East
yeah?
London.
Okay.
For some reason, because obviously Company Soul Sound, we used to play with them.
Okay.
Them kind of, so it was all over. But I was just keep hearing about this sound called Fifth Avenue. They're doing what you lot are doing. But they got a bad MC called Hollywood.
Okay. Flowers for Hollywood, yeah.
Flowers for Hollywood. I tell anybody, me and Hollywood was rivals, proper rivals. But you know one thing I can say any podcast, any interview, bad MC.
Yeah. Check him out. You can't even check him out on social media. He doesn't do the social media.
He doesn't do social media.
Like a ghost.
But when he touched down, you know he touched down.
All right.
So I'm hearing about this guy Hollywood. I'm thinking, what's going on here? But them time they had nothing. MCs over South, like Reggie B. They had MA.
Okay.
So they had a barrage of decent MCs.
All right.
Remember, we like the only sound really coming from West.
Were they as like sound orientated as you?
Yeah.
They had the same kind of sound.
Yeah,
okay,
same
cool.
kind of. Hollywood's got.
And who was in Fifth Avenue? It's Hollywood.
A brother called Snoopy used to chat the mic them time. That's how far we're going back.
Is it Snoop?
Snoopy.
Okay.
So it's Hollywood, Snoopy, Sweet Vibes. But they had a big following.
Yeah.
Okay.
So whatever we're doing over West, they're doing over South. So their names ringing, our names ringing. But we don't buck up yet.
Okay.
When we did buck up now,
it's almost like it's
on
sound clash.
Yes, a sound clash.
It
wasn't a sound clash, but it was a sound clash.
Yeah.
But then Big G kept the dance. South meets West.
Yeah.
So we had 2 sets.
Hold on, South meets. That's what it's called. South meets West.
Yeah.
So
free drinks.
So when you're talking South meets West,
I prefer the pineapple.
I was there thinking to myself, that is something that was kind of more this age era. How many years ago we talking South meets West?
The first real clash dance I'd done was a dance called. My selector was his record box at a place called Oceans. Me, Big G, and Mikey Coops.
Where was Oceans?
Oceans in Hackney.
Hackney.
Oh, it's Hackney.
Yeah. But what happened is they tricked Big G, put him on the radio. Because them time, what radio station was kicking over South? Yardy, it was Yardy and G Money. Oh man, I forgot the name of it. I soon come to. No, not Whoa.
Before Whoa, innit? So what's that?
Whoa.
Not baseline.
Baseline. Yeah, baseline. Baseline was the hottest thing right there. So what happened is, the dance.
How do you forget that? You always put your adverts on every radio station, every dance you do.
Sometimes man's mind goes blank, but
That's what we're here for.
What happened is, the dance is pepper. Tickets that must fly in through the door. But they phoned Big G live and said to him, that dance, tell me a little bit about it. Here, Big G, thinking he's talking to the geezer one-on-one.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that dance, that trick dance, because it's just to make people come in.
No
clash now, bro. No. So I'm driving, my phone ring. Yo, that dance, I just hear it's a trick dance. What are you talking about? Log on to baseline. Ding! I'm phoning Big G's not answering the phone.
You don't know he's live.
He don't know he's live. The ticket sales went from this to this. So I walked into Oceans now.
Yeah.
Boy, I just look at him and said, you know what?
Pure tumbleweed.
Flapping in there. Yeah. Ears blowing through the
Yeah.
So that was the first kind of clashish dance. Then BG did South meets West. Fifth Avenue Studio Express. It was Nasty Love. Yeah, it was Nasty Love and Music Street. So they had 2 reggae sound.
Music Street, and I had that for ages.
Now they start, but the main feature is Fifth Avenue and Studio Express. So it start now, where them start, Troy and everything. But not that I wasn't prepared for the dancing. I wasn't taking it serious. before I know Holly was all over me like a rush.
Wow.
Slapped me against the ropes. I said, wow, it's a dance. Then everybody saying, woo, what happened to you, man?
Yeah.
So I keep the part 2. But this time now.
So you're saying he got the better of you?
Yeah, one thing with me, I'm real to the game.
Yeah.
You got the better of me that night.
Round 1.
Round 1. Round 2 now.
I'm well prepared.
What?
Bulletproof everything.
The whole week. Every weekend. We did.
Practice sessions, come on.
Driving the car, the man looking at me and said, don't worry. I got to tape them. And they would reach over there now, dance start. They're whapping it. Hollywood came in the mic going, hey. I just went, yo, you think I last year this? I'm fit and ready. Test this, see what happen. He said, some boy eat sweat rice. I said, some boy eat sweat, you need to go last shave. And they start from this and the word showing start. But what happened is, Addy played the record, GCrew. Now we're in Hollywood,
Yeah.
dreaming.
Okay.
But before both of us realised, Bottles was trained. Man trained Bottles from South, man trained Bottles from West.
Wow.
Gal might go on bad. So in the end we kind of tone it down and we might say, "Boy, you start this one off in." But that was good energy and good rivalry.
You know the funny thing is, in my head, I can't see a flipping R&B group clash.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
You know, it's Northwest, I don't know, and the South, different culture.
Yeah.
As well.
I hear you.
remember
But in my head, I mean, Sweet Boy Clash. I can't see
Yeah,
it.
but-
No, but the girl singing, pull up
You're
that.
saying Sweet Boy Clash. I'm cutting Sold Up.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to go to at one point as well.
I'm cutting Sold Up
Forget about that.
because I'm cutting Irene. When I cut Irene, I'm playing that man saying, "What?"
So tell me something. When you started to cut your dub them, and you're cutting with the Americans,
Money spent.
did they really understand
Nah,
what
didn't
they
have a
were
clue.
doing?
They didn't have a clue. The first American artist I cut was Nix.
Yeah.
I done Wifey, Bitter Love, a couple others.
Yeah, dubs. I think.
Doublets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we
doublets.
took to the studio, he didn't know what I was talking about. I had to sit down there and more or less write with him.
Yeah.
And they done it, and when they got hold of it,
Yeah.
they said, "Yo, man, let's do it again, man." And they got the drift of it.
Yeah.
So that was my template now. So any American artist I got to, and I explained it to them. I said, "Listen to this, this is how I want it." And then after we done H-Town.
Yes. Now you had H-Town with Dino, right?
Nah.
Ah.
When we got H-Town, Dino wasn't there.
As in,
we
what,
had
he passed by. He's
No,
passed
he's
away
passed
by
by
then?
it, yeah.
Okay.
But we had H-Town in concert.
R.I.P. Dino, by the way.
Yeah, R.I.P. Dino,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
One of the toughest.
Yeah.
But we had H-Town in concert.
Yeah, I remember.
What year was that?
That was like, I can't remember what year it was now.
Yeah.
Man. But I just know one thing. It was our definite pop. It was
Come
a
on,
pop.
come on.
What happened is we got
I can't
H-Town.
remember that part.
We got H-Town, show I go on, New Year's Eve show as well.
Yeah.
So pick up H-Town. But what happened, we took them to Brockwell's on a Thursday. So just get my convertible BMW.
Yeah.
Banging.
Bossy.
Both
Yeah.
wheels, everything. So go pick them up from the hotel.
Showski, Woski.
Bring them out to Brockwell's. Within 20 minutes, the place ram. H-Town's in town. They party guys.
And did the people know that H-Town was gonna do
Nah.
that?
We kept it kind of quiet, but it wasn't quiet. It
So then
was,
as soon as they jump in,
Listen,
the
man.
word get around.
So
Okay.
how did you get that word out? Because that's important. As I said,
Good point.
we got
Remember,
TikTok, we got Snapchat,
Exactly.
but them time it was
Instagram now.
them time there was no
That's what you
FaceTime, no TikTok, none of them.
None of
No,
that.
Facebook was about them time. But it's radio. You just phone them and say, "Yo, do me a favor, give me a shout out and tell them that H-Town's a bit,
And then look at that,
Brockwell's.
people hearing from the
And,
radio,
well,
put their clothes
but
on.
Radio was the Instagram
Was
and
the-
TikTok
was the
of them
social
time.
media, yeah.
It was a social media.
Yeah.
So boom, they got in there. I got the roof down. The man's them sitting on top of the, not even on the seat, on top of the bonnet boot part. It's a madness. It's
surprised you
it's
didn't pull over.
it's a mazza. When I look, my wing mirror's going down the road.
Oh, wow.
The man them saying, "No man, we got wing and go to the hotel, man. Where's
Yes,
But I'm saying, yeah, hotel, what about my wing mirror? No, I'm just sitting there at the road and people. So anyway, done that. Showtime now. But what is? I don't know. No disrespect to them. I get half of their money already.
Yeah.
But show the dance ain't really going to.
And they mash at the wing mirror.
Yeah, and they work at the wing mirror. I'm kind of touched now. So I'm saying to myself,
it's expensive.
yeah, so I'm saying, I don't really want to go into this, like, let me see if it making the money first. But what happened is, the man them said, boy, man, we don't get the rest of our money, man. We're not getting on stage.
Yeah.
You know, dance ain't that powerful yet. But what happened is, when I've gone to the door, there's a gypsy brother over there. Come to about 50 people. See? But he's meant to be the real tough man of the era.
Yeah.
So he said, yeah, we coming in this place. Said,
Which venue was that?
It was over Greenwich. I forget the name of the venue.
And who dances it? You?
That was me, and I think, was it John Maestro involved in that?
And there's people that do concerts now,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you always got investors behind you as well. Is it all?
Well, sometimes, them days, we didn't really need no investors because we're on the road to not seeing it.
Okay.
So, but still, sometimes we still link up with a man for the experience, or
Yeah.
if you're not too sure.
Yeah.
So the Irish brother come to the door. He's a gypsy, right? You got 50 man full of gold. So you come in here. How much you want to get? I said, oh, £20 a person. Remember, £20 them times I owed money.
Yeah.
And take out a big wad of money, see? I'm gonna get something, but I ain't even £1,000 too much. Hear this. But true the dance ain't working out too right. Just give me that. Wristband them quick. But they're making a party, they're doing their own thing. So I got and I said, yeah, see a thing, yeah. Gonna stay done their thing. But we kept in contact. We kept in contact and said, anytime you want to book us again, let us know. And so it swings in roundabouts. You get
Yeah.
So now you're doing both in it. You got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You're doing promoter's job and you're doing DJ's job. So we realised that, right, we can put on some big dance. So we started Tyson Street, Ruby Centre, Coconut Grove. I kept a dance one time in Tyson Street. I went up to change, and before I could even get, say, 10 minutes from the venue, the girls telling me, come back, there's too much money at the door.
Wow.
So you come in, it's mad. It was mad. It was mad.
swings
I
and roundabouts,
remember,
man.
that time, I got 1 foot with the yardies, them. 1 foot with the English boy, them.
Yeah.
When the yardies are coming, they're buying, them time I'm selling all 10 case of LP. Like nothing. Because the yard man is new to them, but what it is, they can't take too much of the soul.
Yeah.
But there's enough girls to compensate the time.
Yeah.
So
I still get that now.
Yeah.
They talk about you lot stances now.
Yeah.
I cut my hair today, big Reese. Same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
They couldn't take the soul.
Yeah.
But
It's too slow, man. It's too slow, man.
But they got enough girls to compensate
But
them.
that, yeah.
So then they start to get used to it. So they kind of divided their mind. When they're going yard dance, it's yard dance. When they're going soul, because they don't say thing, they're going
Souls. With the S. With the S at the end. Come on, I know.
Everything's with S. Dodds. Yo, Dodds. So you kind of get, like, you start to move away, but you meet a lot of people along the way, innit? So you start manoeuvring and you start to meet this man, that man, and true, you're doing what you're doing, you're mixing with death, man. But you're telling them, look, when you come to dance, you can't tame it down a little bit.
Yeah.
So it was all right.
Yeah.
And I laugh in them times. They're good eras. Good
So
eras.
ups and downs, innit? Like you said, the H-Town dance,
man, ups and
financially.
Lost a lot of money
mad.
in the game as well.
Then it's up again.
Yeah, put up dances and you have to get in your own pockets to even pay people.
Boat party, that comes in my head. You've
Boat party, done boat parties ages ago. Even
Still
you see
ain't
what
done-
they
still ain't done one, man. I
You
still
see this
wanna
comedy
do
show?
one.
My first comedy show was at Players Club with Kojo, Eddie Nesta, not just them two.
Okay.
And that was dinner dance. That's before comedy even turned what it turned now. If I stayed on the train, I would have been one of the big comedy performers.
Yeah.
So we dabbled in
Was
everything.
that before Kojo did his comedy?
Yeah, man,
finance?
that's way before
Like,
Kojo.
it's Sunday.
Way before that. And I remember then after that, that was going up to 2000 what? That was 2008.
So your Wednesday nights, man, we must reach that point.
Now, what happened is,
Yeah.
2010,
The big Wednesday nights.
get a phone call from Mystery, Respect Mystery, a Psycho.
Yeah, legends.
Said, boy,
R.I.P.
Psycho.
Dr. Psycho.
R.I.P.
Come
Dr.
on.
Psycho. I have to
Come
set
on.
my hat off to him. But I'm
Come
going
on.
to get a dread story about Psycho. Love him. I'm going to get a dread story about him. So we got Cork's Wine Bar. So it said
Where's Cork's Wine Bar?
Binney Street, Oxford Street, right opposite Selfridges.
Yeah.
Right at the corner of Car from where.
Yes,
End.
yeah.
So anyway, called me and said, boy, do you want to come into this dance? I said, what dance is it? A Wednesday night, blah, 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 blah. I said, listen, Wednesday night? I don't know about that what tone thing.
Yeah.
But we'll have a meeting. So we're going to meeting. But it's making sense in my head. But I said to Ali, what are you saying? He said, I'm not investing in that.
Okay.
So I said, all right, I'll do it myself. I said, you don't mind? He said, yeah, cool. Going into this thing here, Psychos dealing
That
with
sounds like the episode of Heartless.
Yeah,
Bush,
exactly.
Bush Kid
Yeah.
Mo and
Yeah.
Fonty.
So gone in here, first 2 months. Struggle is win. Every Wednesday, win blind show. I can't see no. One of the time I stood up on the road, it's our buddies, rap with Selfridge saying, there's a thing going on around the corner there, you know. It ain't happening.
Come on.
But what happened is the owners of Corks, they're supporting it 100%.
Yeah.
And believe Laura and Stan, respect again.
Respect.
First set of white people I've ever met who said, you know what, we're going to endorse black music in our club. And they endorsed it properly.
Big up Laura and
So
Stan.
they had a pool table. So
At the back, yeah, I
At the
remember.
back. So I said, you know what, we're doing this all wrong, you know. It needs to have a name.
Oh, so at that time, you didn't
Nah,
have
I
a
didn't
name.
even have the name them time. It was just Wednesday nights at Corks. So remember, it's Mystery,
Yeah.
Psycho,
And you.
and me. And I can't see no money coming. I'm getting disheartened now. I'm saying, you know what? In my mind, I said, get 2 more weeks. You know? Then I said, no, get to the end of the month. The brother's advertising on Choice. So I said, why ain't this thing working? Anyway, what happened is a plumber come to Corks. I must have said to the manager, he was talking to the manager. The manager said, yeah, come down on a Wednesday. You'd like it. Urban night out. And I said, I've never heard of it. He said, what are you talking about? You never heard of it? It's all over Choice FM. I said, nah, definitely not. I said, what are you talking about? Nah, you don't know what I'm talking about. All over Choice. I advertise it. The man goes, I work in the West End and my radio always on Choice. It's not on there. So the man said, hold on. So he phoned Choice. He said, boy, the last time this was advertised was about 6 months ago.
Wow.
So he phoned me, Dodd, meeting. I said, well, what's happening? I'll tell you when you come. So we're there. So he said, right, the reason why I'm calling this meeting, because Psycho, it ain't been advertised on good for 6 months.
Yeah. So, someone's got money for it though.
Well, everybody started looking at their shoes now. So I said, all right.
Because Choice FM ain't cheap.
It wasn't cheap in time.
It ain't cheap.
Anyway, come out in the wash that whatever happened. So the man said, boy, you two can come do it, but I don't want you in my building. I said, no. He might not be part of that side of it, but I'm keeping him as a DJ.
Yeah.
I said, no. So me and his brother's like, hey, look at it. So I said, nah.
You talking about you and the owner?
Yeah. I said, nah. Psycho's staying. I need Psycho. Psycho's the energy of the club.
Yeah.
Kept Psycho. It's only me and Mystery now. So I said, right, we're going to change up to call it Lollipop, do some radio advertising, underground style, everything. Because the Choice thing's uptown thing.
Yeah.
So put it on 2 radio station, build 2 flyers. So I said, you know what? I know I'm going to catch it, I'll call it Lollipop.
Was you always the voice of the advert?
Yeah.
Always.
Because what happened?
So from the get-go, it was you.
I phoned a man to get the advert done.
Yeah.
'Cause I couldn't do adverts them time. I don't know what I'm doing. I phoned a man who 3 days later this advert ain't come. I said, you know what? I got to my brother and he said, yeah, I got a little mic set up. I said, is it? Oh, this sound Lollipop. Each and every Wednesday night, of course, whatever.
Yeah.
The advert shot immediately.
Yeah.
All kids. Mom, Lollipop.
Yeah.
So people started to come down it, but it just happened overnight. No word of a lie. I'm not even trying to make it sound like thing. It just happened overnight. Like this week I went there and I said, you know what, if it's not Ram next week, that's it. I can't plan on more money in this. The following week, 100 people. It's not too bad. Second week, 150. I'm thinking, well, what happened is I've bought lollipops. Getting that to the people. On entry. You see that after that, in the Ram. I had it for 10 years.
Yeah.
10 years straight.
Yeah. It was big.
Straight.
A lot of memories in there. A lot of memories in that club.
Even the last, because they sold it to a developer. So the owner called me and said, boy, I've got bad news for you. So what's that? He said, boy, it's coming to an end. But by that time, to be honest, the numbers were kind of filtering off. Because
Always will.
Everything has a lifespan.
Unless you're getting the next generation coming through.
And at that stage there, I've been forever DJ in the book.
And plus there was more options as well.
Remember, you had Uptown Split.
Exactly.
So it was alright.
You'd go
after.
I used to go after.
So it wasn't too bad, but just too timing it. 10 years. But it was still enough to make it. Make a living.
I was vexed when we couldn't do the comedy fun house up there anymore.
Yeah, of course.
That was every Sunday.
Every Sunday,
It was you and Kojo.
Exactly. And I saw how that built from, do you know what I mean? I mean, I wasn't the first DJ that he had there, but I saw how it built, and every single week
you just see the numbers growing and it's nice. And
when it wasn't nice, it did feel like they were nice with Code, do you know what I mean? So
when the owner said to me, look, what I'm going to do for you, because you've been loyal to me. Take the last night. Take the door, take everything.
Everything.
And then I'll give you something at the bar as well. I said, wow. Anyway, word's gone out, it's the last night. From 6:15 till 2 o'clock. In there, had traffic like mad. I must have made about 5 bags off the door. And then I got a ting to come off the bar. So I'm all right.
Yeah.
So it ended with a nice little bang. But I remember one New Year's I had in there. I'd Lighthouse.
Oh, you Lighthouse.
I'd Lighthouse
Yeah.
there, and I'd Corked at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
So but what happened, by the time I leave Lighthouse to go to Cork to sort out that and come back, Lighthouse finish. Fight broke out, boom, boom, boom. And we still like up in 50 racks at the time. And that's when the fight happened. So I've had good games
good ones,
and good losses.
Yeah.
And you know
White
what?
House was where around Docklands somewhere, wasn't it?
Yeah, Docklands. Good. I can't remember half of these clubs I've played at. I know which
So it's nowhere near Regatta.
Regatta.
I used to love that venue.
That place, we tore the belly out of it.
So when did you meet Goody? When did you meet
Psycho
Goody?
was a guy that I see turn that place
over, man.
properly.
Proper talented
Regatta.
geezer.
When did you meet Goody? Special
We
touch.
met Goody now. We met Goody back in like 95 them time.
You know, good with years, you know. I can't remember years.
I remember years,
You
man.
know why?
I remember
Because he first called us for house dance. But we say, because he had a thing called Bannister House.
Yeah,
Big.
Yeah.
Which
Bannister-
house?
Bannister House.
Yeah.
So we played in this Bannister House
That's
place.
Hackney.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Played in this
I
Bannister
remember,
House place and danced nice. But I never knew it was Goody's yard.
Yeah.
I never knew it was Goody's yard. But it was an in thing at the time.
What was your first impression of him?
When I first met Goody, but remember, I can't really judge no one them time because my attitude was a bit stink. I'll be honest with you. I was a bit
So
up my
you guys didn't have a good like.
I was up my
first
arse, innit?
impression.
I'll be
Okay.
honest with anybody. Them time, you know. I apologize if anybody that felt offended, but I was up my arse.
Everyone was a donut.
Yeah, it was a donut because I thought I was untouchable. innit?
Basically, innit?
Money's making. I got some rebels around me.
exactly.
You got, you know what I mean? So when I make good, I said, yeah, cool. Yeah, you're booking us, alright, respect.
Yeah,
but I like Goody because he was laughing. So I think, I'm alright, man. I'm alright. Then I met Nigel. Then I met Jay.
Yeah.
Saw Dagz along the way,
Yeah.
but they were cool. So I said, "Hey, cool, brother. Yeah." I wasn't aggy or I'm not, but Goody was cool.
Yeah.
But then we're getting over regular, so we get to know a man and you talk to him properly. And as time went on, I started taking my head out my ass because I was getting some knockings.
Yeah.
Because remember, Ali's not like me. Total different character. So I'm on the road doing my thing. I don't want that to filter back to the dance. Because if a man comes in,
Noted.
yeah,
I'll take that.
if a man comes in here to go on with anything, you know, if you can't catch one, you catch the other, innit?
Yeah.
So I don't want no one to kind of.
Lean it up against
Yeah.
the
I'll take it off.
I don't
Take it off you.
No, I don't want no one to.
You want it, innit?
I don't,
Junior wants it.
you want it?
Big J wants it.
Come on.
Have a drink.
I still wanted to fall again. You know?
So if anybody like wanted to go on with the excitement, I don't want to come to it because he's not that kind of guy. You know what I mean? So I'm juggling now. I'm trying to keep that side over there and the sweet boy thing over here. It's not working. It's not working. So I had to make a decision and say, no, let me take my head out my ass.
Yeah.
Stop the idiot thing and start thing. And then met Jay. No, met these two.
Yeah.
Him and his brother. So they got this printing thing going on. I don't know. I can't even use a computer. It's so mad. I can't use a computer.
No.
I
I
remember
think
seeing you in the flipping office and talking about, yo, Bridget, I don't know how to use this thing.
I don't.
so. No, this was so. It was Jay working at First Edition.
Okay,
He's
yeah.
been with Warner since he's been a teenager.
Yeah.
So there was at the tape shop Wood Green.
Yeah.
Where else was he? Then
That's
he
when I
went,
originally
first
met
met
you.
Jay.
Yeah.
Then they moved to Tottenham. So Horner and Albert, and it's mad. The boon is gone now. So
gone?
only 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it's gone.
Oh, wicked.
What,
So it's been a legacy, boy.
What?
First Edition. Yeah.
They're done now?
Yeah.
Fully?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
Wow.
ain't got the space no more.
Because what happened is,
So he was working there.
yeah.
And it was
I'm-
me and him saying,
Yeah.
come man, do your own thing.
But what happened is, I'm going to get some flyers and every night. So what happened? I got Club Zero. We got Richie Dandy, live PA.
Yeah.
But I need a girl book a birthday party, but I need 30 comes.
You know Richie Dad's gone gospel now.
Yeah, but he's bad. I saw him at we was at a wedding the other day.
Yeah.
And he's doing big gospel tunes.
Oh.
Bad. He's bad. To me, he sounded better than when he was doing jungle.
Oh wow.
That's the truth.
You mean garage?
Garage, yeah. But what happened is now, I've gone to Horner.
Yeah.
And Horner, I could say this now on record. So I need you to listen to this.
Horner, you legend, you.
He's a legend, but what happened is, I've got in there to get 30. I've got in there to get 30. He comes through. I said, Horner.
Real businessman though.
Yeah. I said, Horner, cut me anything on paper, anything. I've just got to give this girl something to get her people. He charged me for it. But remember, we're printing 10,000, 15,000 flyers. I'm thinking,
You can't give me 30 comps free.
what? You done that? All right, cool. No problem. Here's your money. I said, then on top of that now, I've done my birthday flyer in this place, but me and Jay fell asleep. To almost time
in office?
In office. It's almost time for the hotel building. So we've had to run out the building. But we've left the flyer on the screen.
Oh.
So then we want to see that now, some dodgy things going on. So Dagz is telling him come out of this thing. I'm telling him come out of this thing. But I'm realising they're doing it from their dad's yard.
Yeah, up in my bedroom.
I'm saying, nah, man, you can't be doing this in there, make people trample to you. Where if I find a good spot?
Yeah.
Search and find a little thing around Edmund.
Yeah.
Under the arches, the tree.
Yeah, rats running around.
Some big rats like cats flying around in there. But what happened?
The struggle's real, you know. The struggle's real, you know. Yeah, the struggle's real, you know. 2000 and what? Tree.
We got a little archway thing. We got in there by 2 desks and try and make it look fancy.
Yeah.
Man's coming in all hours of the night doing work, but Jay's killing himself.
Because Jay's working at first station during the day,
and
leaves and coming in cussing the office.
Right.
All through the night again, bleach and go back
to work.
Repeat.
So it's mad.
I'm surprised you don't ever call it some rat race flyers.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah, go on, sorry.
And all of a sudden I'm saying, no, this is killing me even because I can't do what I'm doing now. That kind of, everything's getting fixed. So I say, you know what? We need to find a proper base, man. So, no, man, put me onto a link. So we moved to the Barber Road.
Yeah.
In Islington.
Yeah.
Yes.
N1.
Yeah.
Uptown now.
Yeah.
So,
no rats.
No rats. Parking.
Yeah.
Boss are forgetting. Yeah. Blasting. No, go on. So anyway, get one room. We're there. The one that said, Jay, you know what? We can get the other room.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Get the other
I
room.
remember how big that place was.
Then we got reception area on one side, design area on one side. Everything's
Staff now. Two receptionists.
We got DJs coming in there doing their thing.
Yeah.
Everything's going on.
Yeah.
Everything is going on.
Click.
Dagz is in his thing. Everything's going on. It's mine.
Yeah.
But what happened is, I think that's when I really realised that in this industry here, people can make you kind of set you up to fail, and you don't even realise it because it's going on good. I've had to buy a van now. On a Friday when the van's coming on the road, all you can hear is what are you going over? That's how flies. Listen, we got queue outside the office on a Friday. Like it's like we're selling drugs. People waiting, no matter what time you come back.
Tickets, flyers,
everything. So it's a good look. But that time now, I've gone into properties. So I'm buying houses, flats, like buy to let and everything's going on. But I'm starting to neglect the business. I'll be honest, because me and Jay spoke about this openly. Because if it's a proper interview, statement interview, this is a statement, this is
straight, noted it. Not taking that nothing.
Yeah, so I can see what's going on. Remember, I'm out on the road doing my thing, Jay's in the office, Dagz doing his thing, everybody's just doing their thing, but I'm on the road.
But Jay's doing about 80% of it. 80%.
So one day he come in and said something, and I said something, and you know what? I just kind of looked at him and said, you know what, Jay? You might as well just take it, man, because I'm doing too much things anyway, and blah, blah, blah. But that really showed me how really people wanted us to fail. Because as soon as that happened, we were saying, yeah, you should have dumped him from a long time, and what he was doing with Jay anyway. I'm saying, like, that's what you think. You ain't going to break our relationship. You're definitely going to break me and Dag's relationship. Because them man just started me. I never know, I couldn't use a computer. If it wasn't for these guys, I wouldn't be doing half of the things I'm doing.
He's doing your thing. I wouldn't be
running
up and down, collecting the flyers up and down, dealing with the customers.
So at the same time, when people say, I'm saying, I see what you really was about. So it's a game that if you're in, if you ain't got your P's and Q's about it, people can run your P's and Q's for you.
Yeah.
And it's when you say support, do we support one another? Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
When the going's good.
Yeah.
When the going's bad, they move to the next person.
Exactly. When it don't fit them.
Yeah, when the shoe don't fit, they're gone. It's like now. Dagz can call me for anything. Jay can call me for anything. I'm there like a rocket. We might not talk every day. We might not see one another like once a month, but we're there like a rocket.
Love's there.
So
Love's real.
Why we're being real? What would you say is the most? Give me a couple examples of the most controversial D-O-double-D
moments.
I could give so much. I think more controversial is me and some of the DJs catching up.
Okay, how bad?
Headbutting.
Headbutting. The clubs.
Remember, I know it.
Yeah,
I said, oh, here he goes again. Oh, Jay, let's go over there.
I'm not being funny, like, but keep it real. It's not. Look back at it, laugh now. With them time, but I feel embarrassed now.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that from? The Yardy side or the English side?
Well, that's just coming from being me.
It sounds like the English side.
Yeah. If you get too close, especially if I'm talking to you and you turn this way. I'm lining you up, so. But it's not nice.
Not like a kitten where you see the little drawstring on the lace.
It's not nice. It's not nice because at the end of the day, you know what? You still got to see these guys the next week.
How many of them you headbutt though?
No, let's leave that.
How many of them you headbutt? I never asked you, I said, how many?
You know what?
Many.
A couple.
All I'm going to say, whoever I've done it, I apologise.
Yeah. That was the old Dodd.
That's old Dodd. But you know what?
Are you likeable? You think you're likeable? Do we know the real you?
I'll tell you what. If I'll be honest, if you don't know me, you might think I'm a bit standoffish. Because to tell the truth, you know, like, a lot of people in this game just talk to me for talking's sake. Like almost like they're breeding one another. If I don't really know you, I get given an introduction to you. I don't like long as supposing like you're his bridge. Yeah. Out of respect, I might hear you up. Yeah. But I'm not gonna because you're Dagz's bridge, you know, oh yeah, well I'm going bridging and we're up in one. Because you know what? Half of the time when you really check your own personal life, you have to ask you, who's this guy? That's Dagz's mate.
But then it's also down to where your upbringing. That's your safety mechanism.
Yeah, it's cage, innit? Because you don't trust nobody.
Kept you safe over the years.
Yeah, you don't trust nobody. But not only that as well.
We got to regulate the social environment.
Yeah.
Different.
You know what? I've had situations, right?
But you're awkward in social. You're quite awkward.
Not really, you know?
You go up, you're comfortable.
Yeah, I got no problem.
You know, like you got the streets and then you... Yeah. But you're also...
you kind of sometimes get the two mixed so tight
together.
together.
What a rate. Dodd will travel on his own.
Yeah, I don't.
Not with no one. My dances could be... Hell out over there. He's driving on his own.
This is what I'm
coming down there to support.
This is how I look at life. If something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. So I could be with 10 men, I could be by myself. It's gonna happen. But the way I look at life, if I ain't done nothing, it's got to be a man who just or somebody who just don't like you. And at the same time, I'm not gonna stand up there making. If I feel, I'll tell anybody straight. If I go somewhere by myself, I don't feel comfortable. I'm gone. Because you might be standing in some zone and you're thinking, you know what, that boy, who's this boy? But you know what? You get to meet a lot of people. When you're involved in certain lifestyle, you meet a lot of people. And when you check, it's the same people doing the same things. You know? Yeah. It's never really out of that remit. But as I said, a lot of the DJs, are they really friends?
No. No.
Check it. It's a question you have to ask yourself.
I would say...
If you're not booked with them, when you book to the regular, you see the regular. If you're not booked to them, you could go 5 years and
originally,
you wouldn't make no difference. Some of them don't.
But that's down to success and consistency.
As you get older, then you kind of stop competing. It's that original side when you're meeting when you're very much younger. Because in reality, DJ game is a whole competition.
It is. It's a lot of ego, competition.
Exactly.
But you know what it is? At the same time, you got to look at it this way. If me and you were playing out, say 3 times a month, we could form a relationship. You phone me, I phone you. Yeah. How about I don't come to your house? It would just be a continued phone call. Yeah. If you come to my house now, that's going to a different level. If you meet all my kid and different argument. But how many DJs really and truly? Because you and Dagz are DJs, but you are bridges.
We're brothers, man.
Right. how many DJ can you say has come to your house?
You can't ask him, there'll be nobody. How many? Count one of them.
Right. So that just tells you.
But that might be personalities though.
Yeah, but that also tells you that it's a game, innit?
But that's also our upbringing as well. No, people that don't come to your yard.
Right. But really and truly, you would meet someone at work.
Yeah.
And before you know, you're going to the pub together, going to dinner together.
Yeah.
How's that? Because it's the dynamics, because it's the egos in this game is so dread. A man will sell you out if need be.
Yeah.
Because I put my old phone here and say, boy, how much are you charging me? I'm charging X. I'll get back to you. Your phone, Dagz. How much are you charging? I'm charging X. Your phone, me. How much are you charging? I'll X. But really and truly, we should be all charging the same price.
Yeah.
But what's going to happen? Just so you can get the booking.
Yeah.
Who's on the bill? I'm thinking about studio, I'm thinking about Dagz, I'm thinking about, I can do it for this.
Yeah.
It makes you look good.
Yeah.
And you've undercut everybody else.
Yeah.
So then that's how the game is. And there's no loyalty in it. And it will never be no loyalty in it, because the men don't sit down, they look at what they're looking at is money.
Yeah.
How am I going to be the next guy to impress the next person out there? I've passed that stage.
And because of that, if you're not someone that they can cheat, they don't want to work with you.
Yeah, that's right.
So that it's just, if you notice, the people that they like to work with fluently are the people that they can mug.
Yeah, they might
And,
come
I'll give you change tomorrow, or whatever it may be.
If you
know?
start getting rigid with your thing and say, no, you have to deal with my thing, all of a sudden, it's difficult, charges too much. Or what I found, if you got links and contacts, for example, say, suppose I can get a venue. I'm a man like this, I'd rather introduce the man, Or if you go through me, I'm telling you straight, all your paperwork's on the table. Because I don't want you to think I skank you over maybe £100, £200, but a lot of them will skank you for some idiot money. And they look at you and say, yeah, but. And when you read the real price, you've got to argue with it because it's done already.
Yeah.
So it's something that the game will always be like that, because that's how it is. And what I've noticed about the game is what everybody wants to be the first, either to hear something, the first for a link for a venue, the first. But that's not supposed to be. You're supposed to be first and bringing everybody else around you.
Yeah.
When I had Coconut Grove, for example, say, me and the brother was doing some different business. But any man that called me, can you get coconut? Yeah, man, don't worry. What date you want? Rather than me say what date you want, I say what date you want. All right, here you are. Check me at the club that day. I'll give you the introduction. I just said to them, look after him. That's my mate. And you two do the business. Now, if you want to come to me after and say, look, I'll drink, it's up to you. But I can count on. There's no hand to count on that. A man's said to me ever, hold this, Dodd.
Yeah.
And if you're a good businessman, they think straight away you're gonna mug them. Because I do the business.
Yeah.
Business is the first thing. This game is a game. It's a laugh and joke, but there's money in it. So you have to take it serious. A lot of them don't. And when they see other people growing, you don't bring me in. You don't bring me in. But bring you into what? What can I bring you into that you haven't brought? It's all there. There's nothing in this studio right now that nobody else can buy.
Yeah.
But it's what you lot Statement do with it and put it out there to make it different.
Yeah.
But I might come on the show and think, chum. The man is going like, It's like, team, embrace it. And that's what we don't do. We don't encourage one another.
Yeah. So you sound like a proper mentor, because that's what you're doing now.
Yeah,
right?
That's what I'm saying.
That's not what you're doing.
Lifestyle's changed so much. Like, I'm doing mentoring with like kids between 6 and 19.
Okay.
Now, the hard part for me is I'm turning up at some people's people's doorsteps where I've got to mentor their kids. And these people are raving every single week. So when the door opens and I got my referral form, I'm saying, I come to see little Tommy. Dodd, we did a mouse. No, you can't come in. No, I don't care. You can't come in. But I have to admit, confidentiality is the key of my business. And I'm not here for you, I don't care what you do on a Saturday. That's your business. But your son, your daughter's going through turmoil. I've had one woman refuse totally. Come play to social service. I don't want him in my yard.
For real?
He can't come in my yard. He does this on a Saturday night. But I don't hide it from them. I say, yeah, this is what I do. So if you look at my Instagram, you see me run up and down stage, wherever man in the that's what I do. But that's got nothing to do with what thing. And then I started to do workshop for the kids, DJing and all the rest of it. So I've had a different outlook on DJing. I've seen what it can do. You can go place with DJing if you do the right thing and you take it to the right dimension.
From your couple of dates that you said, I would have never guessed your age, but some of the dates you said, there was no way you was DJing when you were 10. You know, yeah. So I'm like, no, yeah, I know. But you look very good for your age. Just I don't even know your age, but based on man saying 88 and 90, 95, he was like out there at them times. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even guess your age.
When my head was up my ass, and I always say this because I never just landed like some prophet out of the sky. When my head was up my ass, the key was looking good in it.
Yeah.
But that kind of stopped with me. So, going gym, eating right. Don't get me wrong, Steve.
Designers, look at you, as usual, normal.
But it's just, if that's your thing, innit?
That's your thing, yeah.
Because I didn't do it because of sound business. I did it because we had...
It's you,
when we was younger,
you.
we had the capability to do it.
Yeah.
And it just grew into something that you just did properly.
And it's become you.
But also,
That's you.
it's also what's kept you youthful over the years. Because again, it's not just about...
I like them.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah.
Because you know what?
You'd always keep an eye on what's going
you know
on
what?
and stay relevant. Always,
You have to go out.
always.
A lot of the DJs, them, I don't want to say it because they're going to get mad. But, so what?
They don't know what's
They
going
just
on.
play in their circle. They don't go nowhere else. So, as far as they're committed, they're a kingpin in their circle.
That's why I love traveling.
That's why you see me at everything, dancehall, funky, any. Because you know what, I've got to keep an ear on what's going on. Like, right, is that the new dance?
Yeah.
I'm to try half eight. You understand? Is that the new music? Yo, brother, you have to start playing this. And it keeps, and you know what? It also keeps the older crowd refreshed, and it makes the younger ones say, "No, we can go and listen to them guys," you know, because they're not strictly. They're doing a bit. You understand? So it's up to the DJ himself. If you want to stay current, and my favorite way is current. If you want to stay current, you got to be out there. You got to go other places. Sometimes I went funky house.
Some people don't have the energy though. That's what I'm saying. Part of whatever you're doing
is it energy or lazy?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I just know
a lot of people.
You have
lazy.
Got a good diet.
A lot of people when they get to a certain age, and we're not even talking older. When they get to 40,
can't bother to do that.
All of a sudden, you're hearing, "I can't bother. Why? Why can't you bother? The reason why you can't bother because you got into that zone now.
Yeah, but is it swinging roundabouts? Because now because you know a couple of those who was 40 at one stage, they're still with you now. So they've been lazy and they've come back out.
You know what? One thing you always come back around because you know what? You feel like you're missing something. Raving ain't that important, but sometimes you think I could do with a good old rave. You know? So the first thing you do is start checking out who's going on with anything. But the problem we got is we fall into this trap like I'm 40, I'm not meant to be doing this, or I'm 40 and I'm supposed to behave like this.
Yeah, all the time.
But you know what? Why?
There's no rule on it.
What's stopping you from buying the latest footwear? Because you've got in your mentality that I've got bills to pay, I got this to pay, I got that to pay, but your bills have to pay anyway.
Yeah.
So it's up to you how you want to take yourself after that. I'm not going to come in my house and sit down, watch television, routine. Because what happens is, look, finish work, make time to eat, watch a bit of television, get up in the morning, go work, watch a bit of television. You might break the routine, go out for dinner. You got to dinner, you got nothing to talk about, because you ain't been nowhere. Over the dinner table, looking at each other. Well, you know, we start talking about life and bills.
Work.
Yeah, it's working. Work shitting. I don't like the job. I don't like the job, you know, but I'm just sticking out for money. Because you know why? You ain't done nothing different, so there's nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
At least, you know what? Got to dinner got some different things. Got 10 walk down the 10, do something. At least when you can talk about something. But a lot of us get into that trap, especially the DJs then. I'm going to come to where I'm playing. I ain't going nowhere else. And once you stop supporting other people's thing, people don't support your thing. They don't remember you. You're not remembered. At least that type of dance, and I like it. I start finding him and say, yo, somebody I didn't even want a ticket from. I just find him and say, well, where is it again? I'm coming. And he can guarantee I'm coming.
Facts.
Even if I come for an hour, I'm not going to come here.
See, the key thing with you is you've learned a lot from everything you've done.
Yeah.
I remember I used to hear that you got in a few car crashes a lot.
Yeah, man, I smash a car.
Yeah, and that was due to like you used to fall asleep behind the wheel,
You know
right?
why? Because I'm on the road.
Yeah.
Listen,
The guy's a madman.
I take my
Guy's a
then,
madman.
yeah, before business,
Yeah.
i.e. business and accounting and all that something.
Yeah.
I'm on the road.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'm going office. Then I'm going on the road doing my thing. Then if I'm a little man, come check me to do something. But I got links with some Irish man and some Indian man and all kind of. So I was buying and selling furniture at one stage. I tell you what made my biggest money, buttons.
Buttons, as in
All right.
close buttons.
You're laughing.
All right.
Every shirt's got 10 buttons on it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Everyone's got what? Shirts in it.
Yeah. And everybody busts a button sometime or another.
I'm wholesaling buttons. I couldn't believe how money I'm making.
Was that the laundry days?
Yeah.
You had the dry cleaners.
I had the dry cleaners on stage.
I remember that.
I bought into everything I've got into is because I've looked at it and went, it's like, imagine I come to this podcast, I'm thinking, oh, if I buy 2 cameras and 2 mic,
Yeah.
then man, I can buy into this. Boom, I'm in it.
Yep.
So the dry cleaning, same thing. I was up in Potter's Bar doing some business. Something still I put in the man like he's down. I said, what's the matter? He said, oh, this business, man, it's not going well, man. I said, yeah. You see when I said, so what do you really need? He said, I need to fix the shop. I need to. I said, so but if I got a man to go and fix that,
Yeah.
he said, if you're serious, then we can talk business. The next day, I got a carpenter up there. Boom. I said, don't worry, I'll pay for it.
Yeah.
But he can't work it out. Before you know, I'm in. Before you know, I'm a partner of the business.
Wicked.
I'm not going there though. I got there on a Friday, collect my money.
Yeah, of course.
And then said to him, you know what? Buy me out now. But his business is up and running again.
Yeah.
The shop looked right, he's getting customers. As far as he's concerned, I built this. But this is how you have to tap into people's mind. Anything that you build, you don't want to lose it. But if I can come and help you enhance it, and I turn around and say to you, buy me out, what are you going to do? You want to get rid of me now because the business back in, get him out.
Yeah.
How much you want? Get him out.
Yeah.
You know what? Don't pressure them. Just drop a little thing every week, buddy. I can't pick it up. You know what? You just know that every single month, every week, you got something coming in. Leave that where it is, that to pay for something else. And that's how my mind always works. So for me, but I was doing too much. Like I was doing.
The man that dropsy, bro.
Dropsy, bad.
Bad. Driving, going to the printers, he's just sleeping every 10 seconds.
Look.
But we're still going straight, you know, and we're still turning. But my man's sleeping.
Look, it's like the brain knows it's deep, but you have to sleep in between again.
First 2 times, I'm scared. 3 times, 4 times. Standard. We're good.
Look. I'm driving.
Mad as that sounds.
I'm driving out one night, coming up to Houston, Houston, driving straight into the railings.
Damn.
Fuck me, I have to run left the car in here because
Wow.
I can't explain how I mash the car. I left the car, buy the next one. I was crashing cars like mad. But then after a while I said, nah, this is not conducive.
It's not good.
It's not good. It's not good. It's not good at all. Because I took a little friend's car and
Mash it up.
boy, I have to come back and say, boy, you know, I'll take it to the garage tomorrow for you. But like,
It's doing too much, innit?
it was too much, but you know what?
What about now? You calmed?
Come
Cool.
on, man. You're still busy, but got it structured. It's structured now. Them time was unstructured because what happens, you're trying to make a name for yourself. And it's bad enough. You don't realize you're making a name for yourself in the sound business, but you're trying to make a name on road as well. So the hours that you're spending trying to make this big hooray, oh, I'm Dodd. You're killing yourself and not realizing that your name's growing anyway because the things that you've done, people talk about it. What you're doing, people's talking about it. So I'll tell anybody, sometimes it isn't really, what are you, I was doing it for notoriety, which is the wrong reasons. But why? Because you want everybody to say, yeah. And that's a nice feeling when the people's talking about it. But sometimes you can push it too far for yourself. So sometimes you just kick back and say, you know what? What's going to happen is going to happen. What's meant to be is going to be. Now, if 10:30 catch me and I'm saying, boy, brother, I'm going home.
Oh, is it?
That's unheard of. I'm going right through the night. Sometimes I'm leaving from places and going straight back to the office. Same clothes, everything, don't care. It's money's making it, as long as money making.
And what about health? Because it's the same sort of topic. Health. We've had a few scares.
I've had a major scare. The last big scare I had was the other day.
Yeah, I was worried. We was all worried.
I caught pneumonia.
Yeah.
But that was my own doings again. Like doing it too hard, going at it, playing out, totally drenched, going out in the cold, not realise. But I didn't realise how deep it went. Because what happened is I came in. I went Trent Park.
Yeah.
And it had some freak snow going on. So the cars got stuck in the hill. So we had to push the cars over the hill. Long shot was out in the snow for about an hour. Got home on Monday, never felt too right. Tuesday, I don't feel rotten. So I said, you know what, let me rub it some Vicks, take some ginger, go in my bed. Got to change the television over. I'm thinking, oh, I can't breathe. I said, no, man, something's wrong. But I thought it was the way I was lying down. So I changed position. So I said, you know what, let me phone the ambulance. Phone the ambulance. They sent a motorbike ambulance first. He said, I'm having a heart attack. I said, no, I can't move. Anyway, he rushed me into hospital. I was in there for about 8 days. But I'm not gonna lie, the 3rd day in, I thought it was curtains. Because I had done drips, all sorts of things. true the mindset I've got, I'm not giving up to this. You have to, the man have to say, he's gone.
Yeah.
I'm not giving up. So then I get myself up to school and the doctor said to me, boy, I don't know how you done it, but be careful. And then when I'm on this back.
Yeah, surprised. Back out.
Lost a lot of weight, but you know what? I'm too full put it back on, you will never know. Because I don't believe in self-pity. I don't believe in sitting there and making something reach you. I'm only going to make something reach me if I've got no choice. If I'm in control of it, it's not going to reach me. But if I'm not in control, you can't control it.
Would you say it was the biggest thing that happened to you that you had to look at that as a learning experience in life? Would you say that was the one, or there's something else?
I think, wow, the biggest thing that made me have to change my life around, I think it's when I had an altercation with some Irish boys.
Okay.
And that's the first time I could honestly say that. I thought, boy, because they done me
too much for me.
Yeah, man, they done me up a good and proper. The brother, all he had to do is one more and over and gone. He looked at me and, you don't deserve to die yet, bro. You're an idiot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. I thought, the man brought me up and called me an idiot on top of it. Nah. This ain't reaching me again in life. So it's either two roads. You either sort out your life properly, or you just act like an idiot, innit? Yeah. But yeah, I've had experience that's made me change. Working with youth definitely made me change.
Yeah.
Working with him and his brother definitely made me change. Because
he had to put up with people. He had to be more patient.
Yeah, because
he wasn't patient. He's very like, we're like, Dodd, let us talk to the customers first.
I couldn't talk to customers.
And then afterwards, watching us do it, you had to kind of revert and say, you know what?
I'm saying to you, long as the flies cost this. You're just telling me, like, what do you mean you ain't got this? We come here for anything, ain't got that, man.
Yeah.
Nah, man, just put the money on the table. What are you talking about, bro?
Can't do
nah, man, come on. You think this is a business we're running, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you do? Good, man, that's how you do it.
You know me and Jerry.
They could put half a deposit.
Yeah.
What deposit thing, man? I pay for the thing, man. What are you talking about, man? So I've got there's certain people along my journey I've got to thank. And this is one. J2's definitely one.
Yeah.
Jeff's another. Ali's another.
Yeah.
You know why? Because if you don't respect the people that's made you change, or you can't realise that these people are there for you and made you change, who are you? And then the DJ thing, to me, made me not even go jail or could have been dead now because I had a passion for it now.
Getting paid.
You're meeting people, and then all of a sudden you're flying out.
Yeah.
What? People are talking about.
Where have you gone?
Yeah.
Holidays, where have you gone? Where have you played
Just coming from Napa the other day, going Portugal, going to DJ. I'm looking forward to that.
Big one.
Abu Dhabi in November. So yeah,
Things moving.
It's moving. Yeah. So with that movement, you have to just change the whole thing.
And no plans of retiring on tour, nothing like that. No.
So all the upcoming DJs waiting for me to drop out.
Yeah,
it's not
gonna happen. Yeah, the goal.
I'm more style again. But at the end of the day, it's just all it is right now. It's just to please people, keep people happy, keep your feet on the ground. Until any man now, it's time to keep your feet on the ground because you can't. Don't care how much name I've got. I'm not gonna go like I'm bigger than nobody else because it's not. Is it that deep? It's not that deep. And is it not alright at looking? No, I'm not. Because I'm at the age now. If you know me, you know me. If you don't, you don't. It's nice when you get the accolades. Yeah, you take it with, but before I was taking it really too far. I was living up to the hype. But where you going to keep your feet on the ground? See somebody's held him. Whereby before I was like, now shake it all day long. Yeah. Because you know what? It's your vibe you're giving off, innit? You're in a dance.
Yeah, 100%.
The promoter wants you to greet people. He wants you to be a nice person.
Energy.
The energy. My energy's on point now, so people can deal with me. Like before, I've had people come to me, "Well, I wouldn't talk to you before," and like he just didn't. But now I don't care. I've got nothing to prove. Whereby I thought in my mind, this is the way to behave. You have to prove something. You know what I mean? And then my dad passing away as well. That was a big knock.
Rest in peace, big man.
That was
rest in peace.
That made me really kind of
that must have
that kind of knocked me for 6
did
minutes like brothers.
Yeah.
So I remember when he passed away, I had a big New Year's Eve dance. So I had to put on this big amazing front. And you know what was killing me? It's the condolences. It wasn't he passed away, but the condolences, and I'm saying, you have to hold this, You can't be with your aggy self like, ooh. And then along the way, the last 7 years, 8 years, it's just caused me to be cool and calm and not too much in it. And even though you came and meet me today, and you said what you said, and I said, boy, what it is, and I divert the conversation more or less, because it's not like before. I've been talking about it all day long. It's not like that. But I say what you like, even what you're doing here. For the ones I've watched, you see a different side of the character that you have a special guest.
Yeah.
Because you feel relaxed. You feel like you can talk.
Yeah.
You ain't got to. It's not no bravado. Like
That's what it's about.
It's not bravado. So. It's a good thing, you know.
Good look.
Respect, man.
We're glad you was there as well.
Yeah, man.
So,
we got to get Jay down here, bro. We got to get Jay down here.
Jay's got.
I know he's got a lot to say.
And the thing about with Jay,
I mean,
he's got history from both sides, like customer side, people coming in, acting up. So he can give you a good history.
And the thing about Jay's brought people through. Jay brought me through.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, for example, say, when I was Cork, so I was bringing every DJ.
Yeah.
There's not a DJ I ever brought in. And even then, it sounds as champion and all that. Like, ELC, it's a sound of champion. I've heard them all say, what sound they bad.
Is it ELC?
Yeah, ELC, they're bad. I sound of Pure Vibes, Invasion, all them sound all champion, because they this remind me of our young Dodd. When they was in his prime. He's doing his thing. So, and then it's just credit where credit is due now, and I don't think a lot of the older DJs.
So yeah, give some flowers then. Who do you like at the moment? You're putting on your birthday party. Who's the sounds that's... Because you can't book everybody.
Can't book it. That's another thing.
That's another, I mean,
that's the hardest position to be in.
Can't book
everybody. Everybody books us.
Yes.
How do you return this favour?
That's right. That's the hardest part. Hardest.
Before I come out the industry, I'm going to keep a dance and book every single day. Whether you play 10 minutes, 2 minutes, I'm going to book everybody. Birthday right now. Shall I let it off? Master Steps is a special guest.
Okay.
That's one shot.
Okay.
Jay's on it. And the rest of it, we're going to leave the people to guess.
Okay.
But do you feel like you need to bring people in like that?
Yeah, man.
Because remember, when you're talking about people booking you, it's just business.
It is business, but I'm a man like this. If you spend money with me, I want to spend money with you. And this is what we don't do.
Yeah.
If I spend money, even though you might not be the greatest DJ, I want to show you about the love in it.
Yeah.
So that's where my downfall. If I had my own way, I'll just put the whole world in it and just worry about it later.
Yeah.
But I'm strong about supporting people's thing.
Okay.
And that is why I go to any man's stuff. Even when I got to do with my people, I pay for them to get in.
Yeah.
Because as far as I'm concerned, you lot can't take the piss, man. The man's doing his thing in it because I understand where he's coming from.
Yeah.
And that is the downfall of me as an individual, because I want to be too nice now. I want to be everybody's friend now. Oh, yeah. But as I said, I need to go. I need to go and see what's going on the circuit. If I have to pay to go to these dance, as long as I hear man say, no. I said, don't worry about it, man. I wouldn't come in.
Yeah.
I never asked you. I wouldn't come in. Just pay the guy in and have a drink and we keep it moving. And it's a good look for you as well. Because the man can say, yeah, who's in the building? Oh, that man who came down and have a drinking. And that's what we don't do.
Yeah.
If we was doing it more, then dance would be wicked. People would be talking about dance boring.
I'm glad you said that, bro, because like it's morals.
People wouldn't be talking about dance boring because we're all in there having a laugh. Once the people see the DJs happy, it just gravitates through the whole room. When you see big DJs around the set, hand folding, mat up in the air,
push up.
That's the vibe,
you can't feel no vibes from that. What you're feeling from that is, what's going to happen here?
Do you feel like when it got to a place where it was booked to be booked, do you feel like they messed up the game in any way?
What, the double booking?
You know, like, no, I feel like we got to a place at one point where people booked people that would book them.
It does, because I'm about business.
Yeah.
If your sound's hot, I'm booking you.
Yeah.
But you can't book a man and he's just a bridging and he's not playing too. Because the girls will tell you, what are you booking for? He's shit.
No, not even just, that's what I say, like, I feel like in the earlier days, it was more about your talent and how much you could do.
Yeah, of course.
These days, I feel like sometimes there's a level of things that...
As in click.
So
there is
book
clicks.
each other to be
No,
booked.
There's no if so. There's sounds
Clicky.
that get on. There's sounds that get on together well.
Yeah.
And they take it around, and the sounds get on well. They take it around. That's all good.
They would say that about you, like Fifth Avenue Studio Special Touch.
It's a click.
It's a click.
But it's not so much as it was before, because every sound's doing their own thing now. It only becomes a click because people think half of the dances belong to us. They don't. It's what it is. It's like a formula. Longers and Dagz, bad formula. Promoter, Longers and Dagz, I need them. So now it looks like these two are over there, because every promoter's booking just them two over there. But it's not, half the time it's not your dance. Then you get accused of it being your dance. Are you not just thinking about the money? What are you talking about? It's not my dance. So the click thing does come into it if the combination is well, but promoters also make it into what it is as well, because they say, you know what, that's where my money is. That's a good investment. And this is what I'm saying about sound business and business. It's like anything. If I can invest in something what makes money, you're going to invest in it. No matter how much time you reinvest in it, it makes money. You're only going to stop reinvesting when it stops making money. So if I see you two as a bad combination, I want you guys on my dance because here what. But then I think where it went wrong is when the DJs start selling tickets.
When they started.
For their pay.
Yeah. When DJs started to sell tickets, that's when it went wrong. You know why?
Go.
Before, when we was playing, we never had to sell tickets.
Yeah, because it now means that we have to basically make the promoter the money.
Not even that. What's happening when I have to sell tickets now?
We're promoters. We're the promoter for that dance.
You can't sell tickets every week.
But then we now become the promoter for that dance. If we're selling the tickets, we're not the promoter.
You're promoting the dance, but not only that as well, you're not even getting your dues for it. So you don't pick up the phone and do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Because you have to sell tickets, and that's where it went wrong. Because now a man's booking sounds because he can bring people, not your skills.
Yeah.
So I might know a collection of people and I can sell all my tickets. Who are you going to book over? I'm booking him, innit? He can sell all these tickets.
Yeah.
Because I'm not thinking about the dance. I'm thinking about, I've got my money.
Yeah, I'm guilty. We spoke about this on the earlier podcast, season 1.
And this is why now, I will sell tickets for you, but I've got a website, Tell me I'm 60 what to sell for you, go through the website.
Yeah.
Because I physically ain't got the time to be, I'm not driving. The most off-putting thing, and I want everybody to understand this, you're a DJ, see David Rodigan, an example, say. You think David Rodigan is meeting your Hackney on the corner to sell tickets to? You think, it's only us lot sitting in petrol stations and waiting, how much tickets do you want? Oh, I didn't want 8, I only want 2 now. Look, when you're giving your hands all trembling, look.
Yeah.
Been there.
Yeah, so it also devalues your thing as well.
But then it also it also shows that our grind is just different.
It's not. We've made it different.
Exactly. No. I'm talking about in terms of the learning stage. And that's what I mean. In terms of our grind is different in the way that we can apply that now.
Yeah, it's different now, but we're still to blame.
Yeah,
no matter what goes on, you know why?
To blame for that.
You know why? We enjoyed selling tickets. That was part of the excitement.
We did.
Meeting people and saying, how much tickets you want, blah. And I'm busy.
The phone's ringing off.
Look, I'm busy. Look, I'm busy. What are you doing? Selling tickets. But break it down properly. You're busy selling tickets.
For a dance that's not yours.
For a dance that's not yours. Burning out your petrol. Meeting people. So they're going to see you in the daytime in the old tracksuit. How are you going to impress them when it comes night time?
Put on your makeup, innit?
You're going to, what? You're going to put on the nice clothes, but she's already seen you in a tracksuit. So her opinion's already made of you. So you ain't really that hot boy again, you know? So our boy who's not selling tickets, coming in sharp like a pencil, she ain't seen him all night. You know what she's doing? That's what you had in your tracksuit. Wow.
Yeah.
And it's the truth. I've got caught off guard, come out of the gym, t-shirt, don't stretch out, stink like yesterday. And when you see the girl that's meeting you like this, look, you know, we wind on the wheel for you. Just wind like this, look.
Put it through the gap.
You don't want to see you in that condition. You don't shave yet. You don't grease the barbers yet. You're out here like a greasy Adam. And this is what I always say: Roddy's not meeting at a petrol station.
Yeah.
Why? He doesn't need to. Because he's made these things like that. But it was part of the culture then. We made it. It's excitement. Like Saturday night, you're busy driving up and down. You finish about 4 or 5, go and chill, go to the dance.
But then there was also a point where we actually thought we had to seal that booking.
Yeah, that's right. Because the promoter made you feel like if you don't sell tickets, you're worthless.
Yeah.
So they tapped into your ego. It's like, remember I said, it goes back to business.
Yeah.
If I can tap into your ego, I can make you do anything I want to do. Because you want to prove something, innit? We'll prove it. And if he's a big enough promoter, you don't want him to go and tell no one.
Yeah.
Hey, that's all 4 tickets.
You're
feeling back.
That's spread.
Or when you sell low number of tickets, you don't even know what to say to the promoter. Like, how much tickets you sell? Look. What's the first thing I'm going to do? What? Only 4? Everybody around you just saying, And this is where we wrote the whole thing back.
Is that what you really said, Dodd? Is that what you really said?
4. Come on, man. And really and truly, you're big in your own rights. Yeah. But it's how you deal with your business to make it big.
Yeah.
You understand? So I tell any DJ come up now, selling tickets, bet you build a website and say, sell it through that. Because another thing, people don't really want to meet people for tickets no more.
Yeah.
Who's got time to be sitting in a petrol station? You're gonna tell, and remember, we're never on time. They come in there 15 minutes, 20 minutes. They got things to do. they're phoning you. What's the favourite? 5 minutes, man. 5 minutes. I soon come. 20 minutes.
25 minutes later, yeah.
That's they're pissed. Yeah. They don't want to hear no more from you. So all they're gonna, I got the tickets. Well, my man made me make 20 minutes, and before you know, so Joe. Yeah. When they see you later, we're gonna do for me, you're gonna do for me, you buy me a drink,
Yeah.
You can't get in, where.
Yeah.
Where is a terrible word. But you see what? It's over years of experience in it, doing it. Meeting people, driving all over the place, but I thought to myself, what am I doing all this for?
Yeah.
For what reason?
Yeah.
The apartments be, are you booking me for playing music or selling tickets? It not makes a difference if you sell the tickets and they say, right, here's something, they can drink it. They look at you and say, yeah, respect.
So hold on, so in 2023, people have asked you to sell
People
tickets?
still ask you to sell tickets because of culture. What's the hardest thing to break? A culture. If you're a smoker, it's hard to break it. So it takes time. Eventually we'll get there. But that's why the sweetest thing was the online thing. When the online thing, when Eventbrite boss, Shug's boss, come on, man, it's the sweetest thing in the world. You start saying, all right, let me put that amount online and keep this amount in my, it's good. Maybe before you got all this in your hand. You know business. When you're busy, you can say, just go to the website. Sounds more professional as well. And you don't know who you're meeting. And my biggest thing about them selling tickets was, it could be a setup. Could be someone that you've been in war with from a long time. And
is that gone through your mind?
Yeah, of course.
I think that's gone through my cut a few times.
It goes through my mind all the time. Because I'm thinking, I'm meeting, I don't even know. Remember, a girl could easily phone you and say, when you get there's 5 men waiting for you.
Yeah.
Remember me though?
You headbutted me at Oceans.
Yeah.
But
you headbutt Uncle Errol.
Business-wise, it's much better. Because how you can monitor how many have gone. Even the fact that people...
You got the data.
The clients that are buying them have all got cards.
That's right.
That's what makes...
You know what? It's so bad now. I drive in a card machine in my car.
Yeah.
I ain't got no time for no one to tell me, I got cash point. Then you have to sit down for another 20 minutes. We're going cash point. What that's a bag of nonsense.
I need to walk with mine, actually.
Let's put my cash point. Look, tap that, please. Thanks, bye. If you're going to meet me, that's if you're going to meet me. But as I said, things are different now.
Things are different, and you've rolled with the times.
Got to roll with the times. You just got to keep current, keep eye on it.
How many decades you in now? What's that? Yeah, how many decades?
3 decades in.
3 decades in. And still the goal.
3 decades in. And I don't feel like nothing's changed. I feel I'm still like when I first started.
Still got enough in you.
Bit toned down, but I feel like I just started. But you know what? As I said, I've seen every DJ come past. I've seen all genres of music develop. Afrobeats, funky house, garage. I've seen them all come while we was doing our team. And you know what? Every man's got their statement there, all right, but I still got every man's dance.
Yeah.
What's your favorite genre out of any era to perform to? Where you have the most fun?
I think old school 90s.
Yeah? When you talk about old school 90s, you're talking about dancehall, you're talking about R&B, yeah?
Dancehall, slow jams. That era days. To me, that was the best era of music.
Yeah.
Because one thing I know about slow jams, whether you're down here or you're up there in age, that's the only music that goes like this. Meet in the middle.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows you could be 20 odd, you know Jodeci.
Yeah.
You know H now.
Yeah.
Because it's them records that can't dead. Don't get me wrong, the grime and that, I know 1 or 2 of them, if they go too far, I have to scratch my head and I'll still try and do 2 noddings.
Yeah.
Like Noah.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? But music changes. But those records, to me, they don't last long. Because you go back to Jungle. I can't remember no Jungle Street.
You can't?
I can remember them.
Okay.
But obviously, not top of it. You got like Afrobeats now, you just instantly know Afrobeat. Because it's always in your face. So the era's changed.
So would your favorite genre to an era to perform to be the same as what you prefer to rave to?
You see, for me, that's a bit of a mad question because I just like raving, innit? Like go out and shake a leg. So for me playing good music, I'm on it.
Okay.
I'm on it. Whether it's
no matter what it is.
Yeah.
Like I might be in a dancehall mood.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to Andrew Fresh Kid. I might be in a 90s mood and go and listen to someone else. I might want just some funky with a bit of R&B, go and listen to Dagz. You understand? So them things don't really bother me. As long as you're playing good music, I can have a laugh with it.
Yeah.
Good. That's what I'm about.
Okay.
Rather than That's what I say. I can't take the DJs just go to their own thing and think they're greatest. You're not. Because you don't know what's going on out there. You got people coming to your dance and they're not of your era, they're not of your age group, but you're still forcing that music on their show. They can't take it. Try to oh, she look like yeah, all right, look, it's something for them. And balance up the dance. So that's how I've kind of kept it GE. In other words, you've got to move with the times when it comes to wordings. A lot of MCs don't know the latest twang, what's out there. So when they're talking about, they're just talking that same old. You got to spite. You got to do what's going on.
Always notice you was up to date. Always. You
have to know the twang. You have to keep up the current with the twang. If you don't know what the twang is, then you're lost. Because that means only a certain crowd can relate to you of a certain age group. If there's a younger demographic to me, how are you going to relate to them? You're still going to be talking about big up. I think that's dead now. Come on. But yeah, as I said, there's enough good DJs out there doing their thing same time as us. And some of them still going strong. Some of them filtered off because of different reasons. Sometimes it's not about even the music. I think it's just life, innit? If you don't take it as a life thing, it is what it is, innit? Don't bring it home and don't sleep on it. But it is what you do in it. So you take it seriously. Like when I leave my house, I know this is what I've got to do. I've got to make this crowd move. I don't care what I've got to do to them. They've got to move. Because I can't go in there, walk out and make people say, so what do you come here for? You're boring, man. So and Joe will probably tell you.
What time's your set on Sunday?
Sunday, I think our set is 7 o'clock.
Okay.
So I'll be in fully charged. I'll be fully charged.
But as a promoter, you know how it goes, man. Like, have you set everything up so you're not running around? I've seen you in dances. The doors open, you're still in your tracksuit.
Not this time. Last year.
Last year, you was in your tracksuit.
I don't even have to apologise. They put me in a black tracksuit.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Cocowhite, you're the promoter. You're in a tracksuit. Doors open. We're going in. It's a movie.
You know what?
It's a bigger movie this Sunday as well.
This one. You know what? You learn by your mistakes, innit? So as time goes on, the bigger it gets, you just put more into it. And then remember the team. The team is like solid. Yeah. The team's on it. So big up Ali, big up Sweet Vibes. It's their birthday. Yeah. Starboys. Yeah. I mean, I'm just in the background doing what I'm doing.
So if you didn't know, Dodd is involved in Cocowhite.
Yeah. So, but do I want that accolade? It's not my birthday, is it?
Yeah.
My birthday is in August.
Still your dance, so.
Yeah, my birthday is in August. So
you've contributed.
And it's my DJ partner. Anything me and my DJ...
Nah, man, you've contributed.
Anything me and my DJ partner do, it's down the middle. So whatever accolades I'm going to get behind it anyway. So that's what it is. But yeah, we're ready for it. Yeah. It's done slightly different. It's a bit more organised, a bit more professional. Yeah. So, it's just people come out and have a good time.
Give everyone the website. So if you...
www.allwhitecoco.com or you can log on to Studio Express, www.studioexpress65.com. Yeah. Check me on Instagram, DOWD625, DJ Ali625. I don't do Snapchat.
You're not on TikTok?
I don't do TikTok yet.
Get on it. I know you're going to get on it.
I'm not going to get on it.
No, I know you what you're like. You're going to get on it.
The phone's ringing too much. I got no time every minute to play with the phone and then get stopped by the police and I tell them I'm on TikTok.
You're going to phone me one day and say, this TikTok thing's alright, you know.
TikTok's alright from what I've seen, but you know what it is? I just don't... Energy you have to put into play with your phone and content-wise.
Yeah, content.
When you're on them... It took long enough to learn Instagram.
Yeah, them free platforms there, if you're dealing with all three of them, that means your phone's in your hand 24/7.
But you know what? The good thing about those three platforms there, you're talking about Facebook, Instagram and TikTok, right? The thing about it is they're kind of interchangeable now. Obviously, Facebook and Instagram are one the same, but then obviously you can connect your TikTok to your Instagram as well, so it's kind of all right.
Yeah, but you got time for that long, man. When you're sitting playing abroad, you can do them 2 years.
True.
When I'm driving up on the road, I've got one hand on the phone, and the police is saying, come on the phone, I'm saying, it's not working now. On the road, I like Instagram.
Yeah. Snap.
I can deal with it. Snapchat, I don't even like.
No, as in Snap. I like Instagram too. Yeah.
Okay. I don't like Snapchat. I just think, leave that for women. Tea and up in the ear
filters,
and all them thing then putting on glasses on your face and all these things.
Same picture, just a different outfit, same pose. Annoying.
But you know what? Everybody's watching the social media time. And it's for the DJs to take more pictures of the people. That's another thing. We don't interact with the customers.
I try though.
You're different. One thing as a host, you're a host. I give anybody Dagz, code statement, raise. He's a host.
Try, man.
He's busy.
Hard, though.
He's busy. He's make sure everybody's right. He's into mixing.
Yeah.
Some of these DJ promoters, what are they doing? looking at you saying, yeah, you're all right, but you want your money. You've got to interact and make people happy, give them a drink, do something. But I have to give it.
Yeah. Respect. Well, I'll take the flowers, from Dodd, You're mad.
Of course, man. I take that. You see, man like yourself, look, I've got to give you flowers because I see where you're coming from. And when you show me that you're in, where did you go last? Cancun.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Your thing's up.
No, I respect.
It's great. It's great.
And shout out loud. Don't show me the picture like, oh, look what say, yo, brother, I was in Cancun, man.
Watch me.
I'll tell you why to do it like that. It's not because you're being bossy. You've got something to boast about. So, remember, some man's playing in some bric-a-brac club and telling you, look at me. You're in Cancun. And you can see that's what we're about. We're big people.
It's inspirational.
It's inspirational.
100%.
It makes other DJs think, I can do that. And not only that, it makes your customers say, boy, you in Cancun, when you going next?
Yeah.
Because remember, we're at that age now, holidays are key now. So if we're going Cancun,
Simple.
if I hear you're going Cancun, I'm doing it one weekend, I'll say to two man, yo, what are you saying? We're going Cancun, who's out there? I just want a name I'm familiar with. Long as, man, come go over there and see what I've got. Because once I get there, you're there.
Yeah.
That's my cement.
Yeah.
After that now, that whole wave is mine. Now don't be about you again. I might buy a drink here longer older. Nice, But that's what it is.
Yeah.
Alright, so we say we've got any last questions for Dodd, or we saying that was a bombastic one and you know what I mean? Leave it on a high note. How long was that?
2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah. And it could have gone on. If Jay was there as well, could have gone another 2.
You know what? I love what you lot doing. So
no, respect.
But if you're keeping me for 2 hours, where's the food?
Yeah, true.
Chinese or pizza.
Don't worry, the sponsorship season 2.
Look,
Come on.
you just gave me beer punch. Oh yeah, the drinks buster.
It's a burster.
But you know what? We have Burster in the building. Come in on my
Come sit down and one thing.
Come on,
Get one little picture.
I've got to ask a couple of questions because I've been
She got a badge and everything.
Where can they find you?
I've been sitting here, right, looking at this bottle. What inspired you to get this bottle? This looks alright.
So where did I get the bottle?
No, what inspired you to put in this?
Oh, because it's a teddy bear, so I thought, that it would attract other people.
Yeah,
like,
for real, man. This is
marketing.
This is big.
It's unique stuff.
This is big.
It's unique stuff.
Some people.
It can be like gummy berry juice, right?
People
Check this out. Look, it's serious. It's labelled up properly.
Very nice. Both
Very nice. I can't tell you what the ingredients is, but you know what? I don't drink alcohol.
That was pineapple, isn't it?
But
pineapple.
if I got a little cup, no cups
Got
there.
another cup.
No, it's all right. Long as
This was not cold
Yeah.
enough.
long as kiss your cup. Don't worry about it. I'm sure you didn't kiss no one in Cancun.
Of course not.
Let's have a little. Very nice. Let's have a little swig of this.
I like this.
Tell them where they can find you.
Oh, at Headburster,
Ladder
Instagram.
What's in here, man? People, this is jam. This your car rum punch.
Headburster Instagram.
Headburster Instagram, there's a website, headburster.com, and TikTok, Headburster.
Hold on, you
And
need to
Google.
spell it for them because they might STER.
It's head HEAD and BURSTA. After
BURSTA. Headburster.
Yeah, burster.
You know what?
Burster.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to endorse this. 20th of August. We'll have some headbursts on the boat.
Alright, hear that?
I'm going to endorse it.
Gotta do it right there.
I'm going to get into it.
Do it right there.
Fit now,
Do it
guys.
right
You know what they say?
Burst the boat.
there.
My magical word for it, before I leave this podcast, always remember, I tell you, teamwork makes the dream work.
Amen. Boom. On that note, we sign off. God, respect, yeah? Love and respect. Global City Productions. Yeah? Lovely. Thanks for your time.
Come on, bro.
We're back again. Another episode. Yeah, boom. Say nothing. Bang.
And another thing, they don't get enough food.
God.